I love Cox Internet.
Wrestling out of context.
They're the best internet service provider.
Quick. I'm sorry. Hold on. I drew my card. I just haven't played land. I gotta go help the missus with the kids real quick. Right?
Okay. Sorry about that, everybody. I love Cox Internet so hard and often. Can't make it through a single stream without them.
He wants to give him a bear hug.
I would like to squeeze them intensely.
Get some of that stress out and just hug the hell out of them.
Mm-hmm. So tight their head pops.
Yeah. I was trying to be family friendly, but that works too.
Okay. So I need to play land.
Well, let me see how many cards it would have took to get a land before I go any further.
Oh wait, you have had how many lands before you put that down?
No, 8. I'm not all the way through.
No, not you.
9.
Not you. Ken?
8. Now I have 9.
You had 8. Let me see how many I have. Because he is in play now. And you definitely 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You had more creatures than me, so I get a 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so this turn I'll get a land, but I got a 1/1 soldier token last turn. And I gained a life for it.
Okay.
Oh, weak sauce. It even reset the stream completely. I hate Cox Internet so much. I seriously. Get me fiber.
So I'm going to tap this as a green.
Needs more fiber and less Cox.
Bring out Tavern Trapkeeper. I can either sacrifice him to destroy an artifact or use him to attack. And even if he dies, right, Mark? Even if somebody blocks with him,
the effect goes on the stack as soon as he is declared as an attacker, regardless of combat, whatever happens. The act of him turning sideways triggers the effect, if that helps explain it.
Still have plenty. He was my biggest. Well, 6, 7, 8, 9.
See, you already have Defense of the Heart in there, Jimmy. Julius.
Yeah.
Dang it, did I do it again? Yes, I did.
I had 40 land cards in my...
So actually, I don't have to tap my forest because creature spells you cast cost 1 less, and he is actually 1 tree.
No, you still have to pay 1 tree. Oh, you did.
Yeah, so I tapped this for the tree.
Yep, that's fine. Sorry, I couldn't see that for a second.
Did you hear what it said?
40 land.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a lot,
enough, right?
That's a lot.
Mark, can I see your board,
That's
please?
like way more than most of the decks I see.
I like run 30.
Mark,
like I said, I didn't take any out or put any in. I didn't touch the land.
Okay.
Hold on. For some reason it's scooted over. Let me try and make it so you can see everything.
So I need to learn this. So I want to make it fun for everybody. So hopefully I do this right. If not, you guys can help correct. Because there's a difference between fight and everything else, correct?
That is correct. That is
I'm gonna pay
outside
red.
of combat.
I'm gonna tap Nightfall creature. Nightfall predator fights target creature. Each deals damage equal to its power. Its power to the other. Hold on.
Right. If it's, does it say damage deals power to? Because that's not fighting.
It says
If it's
tap a
fighting,
red,
it will say fight. The target creature fights another target creature you don't control.
Okay, hold on. Let's see.
If it just says deals its power in damage, that's a fireball.
It says Nightfall predator fights target creature.
So, okay.
Each deals damage
Fights.
equal to its power
Right.
to the other.
It's like combat, but it is not the combat step.
Oh, so I was thinking of something else. So I need to power him up a little. How strong is your strongest one?
57.
So 4,
I'm sorry, 58.
7.
Chronostoming. It's
As
coming.
though it makes a
8.
difference.
That's only 8.
It could.
What's up, Cronus?
How's it going, Cronus?
I needed the
What's
big
new and
guy.
fantastical? I'm testing a new deck tonight.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay. That would be
Chronostoming.
4,
Darko 11 hype, Darko 11 hype, Darko 11 hype, Darko 11 hype, Darko.
7,
Chronostoming.
8.
Dark Raid.
Oh, a dark raid
12, 13.
from the Dark Razor. Is he on?
He'll die, but
Let's see.
not enough. 17 and 13 is 30. Okay, how am I going to do this?
Chronostoming. How are you liking the new deck?
Dark Oasis raided
Dark
Miss P.
Oasis
That's
is
not
rated
attacking, right?
4
If I do
billion
the fireball,
people.
it's not attacking, right?
Dark Oasis.
Sorry?
Darko 11 hype,
So if
Darko
I
11
choose to
hype,
use
Darko
Nightfall
11
Predator, that's not
Dark
attacking
Oasis.
with the if
Dark
I do the
Raid.
fireball ability.
That it's not a. It's if it says fight,
Chronostoming.
it's
Darko
just
11
like
hype, Darko
if we were
11
doing the
nom nom,
combat
Darko 11
phase,
hype, Darko
so they
11
deal
But it doesn't
damage
get-
to each other,
hype, Darko
but it's
11
not
nom
during
nom,
Darko
combat,
11 nom nom.
so it won't get any bonuses or anything like that because it's not attacking; it's fighting. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me do a quick close up, real quick. Oh, not of my magic, of this Dark Oasis. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. If it's your first time here, we're Gamers Ledge. We're a group of 11 different editors and contributors. We watch, read, and play just about everything pop culture related in order to help people wisely spend their hard-earned discretionary income. Then we stream our recommendation here on our channel, like Magic the Gathering, Final Fantasy, Dungeons and Dragons, you name it, we play it.
Chronostoming. We love gamer.
And we love you guys too. Let me give Dark Oasis. How was your stream? How was the League of Legends? Did you hold the jungle? That's
Dark
the only
Oasis.
League of Legends
Darko 11
lingo
wave,
I know.
Darko 11 wave, Darko 11
Or
wave.
did you push the jungle?
Okay.
Pike Zig's Twitch main.
Okay, I think I'm ready.
Okay, what do you got?
So I'm gonna pay a green,
Oh my god!
2 others
Mm-hmm.
to
Chronostoming.
use
level
Crossing
1!
Grip,
These people are gonna be
and
so
I'm gonna choose
pissed.
Vesner's Journal.
Okay.
Go destroy target artifact or enchantment,
Oh, my first
He's going.
game! Oh my god.
and then
Dark
my first
Oasis.
you
It was good. Ha ha
have 2
ha.
combat phases, right?
No, you have one
No.
combat phase.
You
No
get one.
jungles, lol.
You have 2 main phases.
Yeah,
So
2 main phases, but one
during
combat.
my main phase, I'm gonna tap a red.
Yep.
Bring up Blasphemous Act.
Okay.
This spell costs 1 less for each creature on the battlefield. I have more than 8. You guys have more than that.
Mm-hmm.
Blasphemous Act deals 13 damage to each creature. So I'm gonna let that take effect
Oh no, the
first.
act.
Okay. Then everything dies except my 58.
Is that an
Chronostoming.
instant
And
or a
Jimmy
sorcery?
is dead.
Sorcery.
You do it on
Okay.
his turn.
But your 58 takes 13, right?
Yeah, 13 damage.
And after that,
Wait,
I'm gonna.
it only costs 1 red?
Yeah, just 1 red because
Oh,
there's
right,
more
right,
than
right,
8
right, right,
creatures.
right. Okay. All right.
And then I'm gonna sacrifice Full Moon's Rise to generate all my werewolf creatures I control, so none of my wolves die.
Technically, you would have needed to done that. Yeah, you would have needed to done that when the other spell resolved to do 13 damage to everything. But yes, that's fine. But all your creatures are going to tap because that's part of regeneration. Oh no, the act and Jimmy's dead. Yes, Jimmy never got land. All right, Ken, what next?
I'm
Am
gonna
I?
save that.
Oh, okay. Thought I was on mute for a minute. But I'm glad.
Chronascoming.
Yeah, there's
Rip
always
Jimmy
next
There's
game.
always next game
1, 2, 3,
3.
4. So I need
Dark Oasis, I'm glad you had a
4
good time. If you do need to go and do self care post stream, I totally get it. Make sure you hydrate, get some food, get some rest. But other than that, if you want to stay, you're more than welcome. We're happy to have you here. We're streamer forward community. When's your next
So if
stream?
I do that.
And also, there's lots of channel points down below called Rockstar points at the very bottom under the chat box that you can use to
I don't know
interact
if
with
it'll
us.
be useful
Thank you again for the
that
raid.
or that. I'll tap another 2 forests
Mhm.
to bring out a Search of Greatness. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may cast a permanent spell from your hand with converted mana cost equal to 1 plus the highest converted mana cost among other permanents you control, paying its mana if you don't scry one. So my biggest.
And it has to be exact, Ken. That's where we were making the mistake before. So in other
Dark
words, if the
Oasis.
biggest one on your
Of course,
on your
love
thing
raiding
is
out to
7,
cool people.
and that means it's 7 plus 1
Dark
is 8.
Oasis.
It has to
Hope you
cost
really have Frightful Fudge. Mark,
3.
no casting spells.
2.
no frightful forge.
So it looks like 4 is my biggest.
So
Oh
5.
man, I didn't know you had a point redemption for Title Barracuda. All right.
So if I have something that's 5 during my upkeep, 5 or less, I could play.
No,
it.
5 exactly.
Oh, it has to be.
It's
5
not
exactly.
or less. It has to be 5 exactly. Because I actually started looking at that card because I was like, I'm going to do this so that I can cast free spells, and then I realized no, it's exactly the cost. It has to be 5 exactly.
Okay, then I'm done.
Okay. Well, untap. Upkeep, draw. Pay 1, 2 for a Grand Cleric and
Chronascoming.
gain life.
You got this. Just gain life.
Yeah, that's the goal. I'm going to declare an attack on Ken for 59.
Jesus.
Yeah.
And then,
Even if I were to, I don't have any blockers anyway. So
right. I was wondering what you were setting up there.
Chronascoming.
You scared me
GG
for a
Ken.
minute, if that makes sense.
Who?
I don't.
You.
I don't think he wasn't planning on them being tapped.
I think so too.
Yeah, I didn't know they would be tapped.
Yeah,
'cause
anytime you
I was
generate-
going to send. What my plan was to send him to attack you anyways, even if he were to die. He says whenever Frenzy Trailbreaker attacks to destroy target artifact, I was going to destroy your other artifact that gave you life,
Yeah.
even if you killed him. That
Yeah.
was my plan.
Yeah, I'll
And I'm
pass.
sorry, I've been thinking about this, and this is just my mental state that I've been going through. I just have to ask Shank and Jimmy. And you guys could like question like what I'm doing, or be like, what the heck is wrong with him? Do I make it unfun for you guys? Like seriously, when
No.
I like don't know how to focus on Mark
No,
No.
or
we're just
anything?
they're just razzing you.
No.
I mean,
I'm just being salty for the sake of the game.
Yeah.
Like I'm not even remotely mad at you for anything you did in this game.
I'm mad at you.
Okay.
Ken.
Well, no, I just want to make
I'm
sure
not-
that just because the way I play, that I'm not making it unfun for you guys.
Ken, I'll just tell you, I'm with you.
My
I know
unfun
what
was
you're
not getting
feeling.
land, not that
No
you
big
took
deal.
out.
Yeah,
anything
and
of
you
mine.
actually got a good board state, and you could attack.
Yeah.
The only
I was impressed with how quickly you recovered from from
first
the board wipe,
yeah.
from me taking control. Like, yeah.
Okay.
The only thing I'd say is you should have took out his enchantment instead of mine, but I
Yeah.
mean,
Nope, and I
That's-
even agreed with you on that because you should have.
Especially when it's something where he's just literally going to start hoarding health points. Yeah, you
And that's
want
something I
to
still gotta
destroy
get
his
used to.
infrastructure.
you want to like when you have that, you want to look at all of the enchantments and weigh what they do to what's probably the most. Because
Yes.
mine was pointless. Mine couldn't do anything until I got creatures on the board, and even on turn 10, I didn't have enough mana to get any creatures out. So
I'm just going to scoop Mark.
Okay. Well, don't scoop me. You scoop.
Well, I had fun cards. I had Conduit of Ruin and Artisan of Kozilek.
Yes.
So I could have brought back Emrakul back out, and then
And taking a turn for me.
but
But you would have had to
would've
attack
taken- I
yourself
would've
or done.
taken-
Yeah.
Lost
I
Harlequin.
was going to take the turn
Heading
from
off for the
Ken,
night.
but then he died, and
Have
I
a
was
good
like,
night, guys.
how tongue in cheek would it be to take control of Mark and just obliterate myself? So
that would actually be hilarious. But
it'd have been just like, oh, all right, well,
No, I was just surprised I got those cards because I was like,
Well, that's
that
see,
was
that's
the one that Mark
that's
was
a
trying to
deck
get.
doing what it's supposed
yes,
to do.
that is why you want to pull Next Bloom Ancient every time you have heart defense of the heart.
Heart.
Yeah.
Every time.
That's one of those cards. Remember when Mark was saying, like, after a while, you just know what cards you want in your initial draw? That's one of them.
Well, actually, you don't want it.
But
in
I
your
agree
draw.
with you guys. I gotta get better at reading the threats instead of just like, because I could have left Jimmy alone because he was having a hard time getting cards anyway.
Well, no, I mean, attacking him was fine because you needed to draw cards, and he was the
Yeah.
logical choice for that.
Okay.
no,
But-
it's you're eliminating my enchantment is where I
Yeah.
was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when you took out my artifact, I was like, oh, okay, that's how we're playing this. All right. No,
I mean,
no
you took
infinite
out
hand size
his
for me.
and mine, and his was probably the threat of the enchantment you
Right.
should have took out.
Yeah.
That's why I asked
don't
the
like
question.
table talk, and I call people out for doing it, and I don't like doing it. But
No, because to me that helps me because the more times you guys tell me, then hopefully eventually I'll get it.
well, just when you have that, just weigh the cards of everybody. Don't just focus on somebody and
Yeah.
Yeah.
fire.
I struggle to throw anything at Mark because I'm just like convinced that he's going to be like, oh, well, in response, I do this and this and this and regenerate everything and
No.
screw your little instant card there. So
I mean, maybe.
that's
but
just,
no.
I mean, that's me playing it out in my head. That's not how it always goes, but it is kind of paralyzing because you're like, man, I really want this to pop off and be impressive and happy. And then, oh, by the way, counter spell. And you're like, oh,
Yeah.
well, all right.
But I'm not playing blue, so odds are I wouldn't counterspell your.
What, baby?
I did enjoy how the cards work in a blue colorless deck. That is pretty cool, but I'll need to play it some more before I decide I really like it. I did get Emrakul out there though, so
You
the deck
did.
did kind of what it was supposed to do. Cultists,
And that's
using
when Dan's
artifacts
usually
to
happy.
summon- What's that?
That's usually when Dan's happy.
What is it?
Is when
Yeah,
the de-
when
the
it
deck
just-
does
when it goes
what it's
off.
supposed to do.
Yeah.
And somehow
Well, if you
mean-
guys are gonna keep
I mean,
going,
I-
I need to step away. to
I
help
know
you
I'm not
with
gonna
the
win,
kids.
so you have to pick your battles.
Yeah.
Do you want to
I'm-
play
I'm-
another one, Ken?
I'm heading
I
out. You
have
guys
to
have a
step
good
away,
night.
help the missus.
Have a good night, Dan.
Have a good night, Dan. But do you want to
Later,
play
Dan.
another one?
I would like to play another one. We just got to get the kids in bed and everything.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know
fine.
how late
We'll
you
take a little
guys
break.
wanna
And
keep
how
going.
long are you going to be?
That's why I said I might be an hour or so.
Oh, yeah, I probably can't wait an hour to start. Because
Is everybody in chat?
let's
Corona's
see.
around.
Cronus, you want to play?
I got to get up and walk around. I'm
Yeah. Take a break. I need to use the restroom
sweating like a fiend.
What, Quinn? What? I know, kitty. Ken, I'm gonna kick you out of here if that's all right.
Yeah, go ahead, kick me out of the spell table.
Oh,
There we go.
I'm gonna go take a bathroom break. Be right back.
Yeah, I will hear in a second as well. Cronus, you're welcome to join us if you would like. Let me see. I know Tiny said she couldn't play tonight.
Okay, so read better the threats and adjust to that.
Yeah, sometimes, Ken, it just boils down to, do I launch this full-scale attack, or do I destroy this one card that's going to destabilize everything that this other player has so that their war machine starts to break down?
Okay.
Like, sometimes the obvious threat is not the most dangerous one, and vice versa.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was telling Mark. Like, I got to get used to it because, I know I get the threat of sets, and then like mine, like I told Mark I have him on one shoulder. Tell me I need to attack, but I need to like kind of break it up and.
Yeah, your deck is an aggro deck. It should be attacking, but you do need to identify
The threat.
the threat.
Instead of just going after.
Because Shank, no offense, Shank. Shank was not a threat the entire game until he put out the Emrakul.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got slow ramp and
Yeah,
And now it's like me, like people now know that if I get that Nyx Bloom, I could become a threat because
that Nyx Bloom, bro, that is the most broken ramp nonsense I think I've ever seen in this game.
and see, I knew he had it in the deck, so that's why, like, when he put it out turn 3 or whatever it was, I'm like, oh god.
yeah.
Oh man, that's
Well, I
going
think
in
that's
my
what messed
swirl
with
deck.
me.
That thing's ridiculous.
It is.
Well,
It's
I think
in-
that's
it's
what
in my
really
dino deck.
messed with me this time is, I finally got it and then everything was lining up and I was just. It's not
And
that
that's
it's all
what-
right. It's
that's
just
one of
that
those-
it confused a lot of what I was doing because I was like, oh, now I have all these attackers.
That's why you want it to pop off so you get used to playing it so that you know what to do when it happens.
That's a real good card.
It is. Yeah, I've got one in my dino deck because it's dumb.
I have one in this deck that I'm testing that is, it's probably one of the most berserk Eldrazi cards. It's called Void Winnower.
Yeah, I'm familiar with it.
And that thing is nuts.
I have 4 mana ramps and 4 mana ramps and like at least 5 card draws, and I got none of them that game.
Jesus. Doesn't it always work out like that?
Yeah.
Think you got all the assets you need, and then suddenly they're nowhere to be found.
Well, and this is why I tell people proxy out your decks, play them a lot, and then, before you buy hundreds of dollars worth of cards, make sure that what you need for the deck to work correctly is actually in there. Okay.
Don't be like that Shank guy.
Yeah.
Don't be like that.
What a jerk. I'm just kidding. I'll be right back. I'm going to use the
You're a
rest of myself.
nerd.
BRB.
Yep.
I just hope eventually I get it.
Bro, you are getting it. Like,
No, I just mean like the
I-
threat assessment. I need to change up the way I play because I want to make sure it's fun for everybody and it's not like.
but you are a competitive player, so you play aggressive decks. There is nothing wrong with that. And aggressive decks are a way to play. It's not necessarily always about you picking the right target. We all make that mistake, bro. There have been plenty of times where I'm just sitting there going, yeah, I'm doing the thing, and suddenly I'm out of mana, and I'm like, oh, and I can't do the punchline.
Yeah.
So then the whole thing gets derailed. That happens, but yeah, don't beat yourself up about picking the wrong targets. That stuff will happen even to the best.
I know, but it seems like I do it all the time. So.
But that's the nature of being competitive. You're always trying to go for hard hits that take out your enemy. And that's an acceptable way to play Magic. I mean, I remember decks back in the day when it was just standard format where literally the entire thing was just instants and sorceries. They would literally just pull up mana and they'd get like I think there was a card that was just called like Fireball and it was an X cast.
Mm-hmm.
So they'd just be like tap 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 Fireball. And they could have 4 of those in the deck. So yeah, they used to do stuff like that. Mana Burn was like so that card that you have only works because Mana Burn is no longer a thing.
Oh, the next
So
one.
if you had tapped like let's say you tapped 3 mana with Nyx Bloom, and so that gives you 9 floating mana, and you only use 3 that in that phase.
Mm-hmm.
Those other 6 mana burn you for 6 damage.
Not anymore.
No. That's what I'm saying. Is that mechanic is pre that Nyx thing that he had in his deck. I was just explaining that if he had played that much mana when mana burn was a thing, he would have obliterated himself.
I had decks during
Just
that
because
time
of
that
how
still
much
did
mana.
it. I had like Gauntlet of Mites and Mana Flares and yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
Red's real good at getting that land out there.
Well, green's better at getting the
come
land
along.
out there. Red's better at modifying it.
Well, thank you for letting me play.
Yeah, and if you
Hopefully I get better, guys. I'll try to get better.
dude, nobody's ragging on you. This is all.
I'm ragging myself.
No, stop, because this is supposed to be fun, right? And
Right.
you will get better the more reps you do with it. It's just something that takes practice and time.
Don't beat yourself up, bro. All of us have had those moments where we put something down on the table and it's like, are these people going to be my friends tomorrow?
I was gonna
Especially
laugh.
Mark whenever he plays Reigns of Power.
I was gonna laugh. Lost Harlequin, have a wonderful evening. Thanks for hanging out. I was gonna laugh if you picked me with Emrakul and just had me sit there and gain life.
Oh my god.
I was gonna laugh. I be home for Christmas. You can count on me.
Hi, little one. How are you?
So we had the windows open today, and then I'm reading that the Germans have ice and snow.
Yep.
So I'm gonna be like traveling to another world. I had ordered this game console, portable game console, that Dave recommended. And when I ordered it, it said it would be here by like the 29th, but I'm beginning to doubt it's going to be here by the time I leave. Nope, that's Twitch. I'm looking for my purchase email. Man, I wish I kicked this cough. It's like there's no reason for me to be coughing right now.
Yeah. All right. I gotta go find the other one.
I am muted. Cool.
Oh, hi.
This is for the Calamax where it double spells, and you have to have it tapped to double spells. This card will tap it for me,
Got it. Nice.
so I don't have to attack and potentially lose it.
What?
Excuse me. Oh. Okay. I think it's the three of us, perhaps. How long will you be, Shank, walking around?
Wait a while.
Okay, I'm going to go.
Who do you have? You Ken, and what's his name?
Jimmy, Julius, you and me.
What about?
Oh, I thought Cronus was.
No, I asked him, but he never responded.
Oh wait, he just sent me some.
No, I didn't send you anything.
No, Cronus did.
Oh, did he?
Oh, it was another deck he's building
Oh.
or something.
Ask him if he wants to play.
I'm doing that right now.
Because I'm not really feeling a second one, but
Oh.
He might be in the middle of a game. I don't know.
X Undead 93.
X Undead 93,
Hello,
thank you for the
have a
lurk.
great
Have a
stream.
wonderful evening. I appreciate you.
What did you say their name was? Half Past Dead?
X Undead 93.
Oh, X Undead. Yeah. Screw it. I'll play another one.
Yeah. That's the attitude.
X Undead 93. Half a past
Yeah,
dead.
she.
I like that.
But I'm going to make it a grudge match for you two.
Oh, what are you playing? Do I need to change deck?
No, just, well, you two play whichever you think is going to take the other one down.
That's any deck of his.
It's not true. I don't think this deck is up to Pantlaza's standards. I get that you got no mana, so you couldn't do anything, but I don't think this deck will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, never underestimate my power to forget everything. And that's
Have
why.
you had Mark?
Yeah, but mine's worse.
Outside of Magic, Mark forgets everything.
Oh my god, yeah, dude. Like, who am I? What day is it? Where are we?
Well, in the game
What
of
city is
Magic,
it?
I am worse. I feel like, but everywhere else, he may be worse.
It is true. I am very not good at remembering things. I think this is only because it's a format that I can visualize in my head in a way. All right.
Yeah.
Have you seen this one, Get Lost?
Get lost? No. I
have that card. I love that card, man.
What does it say? Destroy target creature?
Destroy target creature, enchantment, or planeswalker. Its controller creates 2 map tokens. I got that in a booster pack.
Nice.
I have the like, I don't know if it's the secret layer drop, but I have a really, really unique looking one.
I was probably gonna put this in my pirate deck.
Ooh, actually, let me grab it. Hang on.
I might put it in my artifact. I don't know. He didn't respond to me either, so he might. Or let me see if do I have his Discord.
That's the one I have. Oh, cool. You can't see it at all.
Yeah, mine's all blown out for some reason tonight too. I don't know why.
I'm trying to change the aspect ratio of my cam, and I don't know how to do it.
Here you go. That'll probably, well, that might let you see it a little better.
Yeah, that's the one
it's a
Jimmy
beautiful
Julius had.
card.
Yeah, that's the one Jimmy Julius just held up.
Yeah, the same one.
Is yours foil too?
Yeah.
Right on, dude. It's a beautiful card, man.
Yeah,
I spotted that when I was. Ugh.
How much is it
Gorgeous.
worth? I didn't look it up, but I was like, "This is pretty cool." Especially for the pirate deck, it would be a nice little ad. I don't know if it
think
has
was
room for
double
anyone else.
digits, but I don't think it was double digits. But hang on.
Grim Gripes.
Sparkles Mandy
178 Sparkle 178 rates.
What's up, everyone? Hi, Sparkle Mandy. Thank you so much for the raid.
178.
Welcome in, raid. Welcome in, everyone, to Gamers Ledge. If it's your first time here, we're Gamers Ledge. We're a group of 11 different editors and contributors. We watch, rate, and play just about everything pop culture related in order to help people wisely spend their hard-earned discretionary income. And then we stream our recommendations here on our channel, like Magic the Gathering. But this fine person is who you need to check out. They were nice enough to rate us, trust their community with us. We take that very seriously. Thank you, Sparkles Mandy. Thank you for the follow, Morgoth the Wizard. I love the name.
Down from the heavens.
Jimmy Julius. Stand by. Sorry.
Morgoth the Wizard, thank you very much for the follow as well. Welcome to the community. We stream every single day,
The foils,
Monday through
currently
Sunday,
698.
around 7 p.m. Pacific in most cases.
Wizard. Quick.
I got some lands for my kaiju deck in. They look pretty flippin' sweet.
Nice. And tonight we're playing Magic the Gathering, but we are variety streamers. We play a lot of different stuff. Everything from Dungeons and Dragons to Magic the Gathering to
Morgoth Wizard.
You name it,
Grim
we
Grixis.
play it
In Love
for the most part.
MTG.
Grim Grixis,
We're a
what's up?
bunch of old nerds.
We are a bunch of old nerds. Welcome
Yeah, I
in, Grim
resemble
Grixis. Happy to have you here. We have a bunch of young nerds too, but we're the old ones.
Yeah, we're the old crotchety grumpy pants on the front porch telling you to get the hell off of our lawn that's not even growing anymore.
Except when it comes to the
that I don't
channel.
have.
How was your
Grim
stream?
Grixis.
First of all,
I
let
have
me
a ton of
also give.
MTG stuff.
You have a ton of MTG stuff. Nice. I've played since beta actually. Sparkles, Mandy. Let me get Mandy a shout out here real quick. This fine person
Remember
rated
when that
us.
was the
Thank you
big
so
claim
much
to
for that.
Remember when that was the big claim to fame?
Hey, Lord.
I've been playing since beta, bro.
Yeah.
The
So
beta
I
brat.
found this amazing, awesome thing that I'm totally in
the
love
beta,
with.
bro.
The C.
No,
Oh.
Um,
Okay.
like this is the pinnacle of all pinnacle
I might
awesomeness at the moment.
Bearden to get his card so we can get playing.
I just take it
Yeah.
out of the bag and I unwrap it. I found this.
Is he gonna bring all of the artillery and turrets?
He's doing I don't know actually. He keeps changing it, so I don't even know what he's doing anymore. But
I thought it was Angels, but
Yeah, I thought I heard him talk about that too.
maybe it is Angels. I don't remember.
also Grim Grixis and Morgoth D Wizard. Do you guys stream? If so, what do you normally stream? Let us know. We are a streamer forward community. You never have to worry about talking about your stuff in here because everybody in here is a streamer.
Grim Grixis. Right on, I do need
We're
to get
all
to
a bunch
sleep.
of ner-
Got
Oh,
an
wait,
early
I already
morning
said that
tomorrow.
part.
But have you
Yeah,
banned slivers in
check the
Commander?
script again.
Yeah, we don't. So yeah, we don't do slivers. We don't do poison counters. We don't do
Land destruction.
land destruction.
Grim Grixis.
We have a
I
homebrew
love
rule
slivers.
that annihilator cards are allowed, but the mechanic does not
Grim
target
Grixis.
lands.
Yeah,
I have a sliver commander.
it's mostly a beginner pod. I'm the one that's played the longest, but most everybody is still on their first or second precons that they're modifying. So it's still a very early group. We just have introduced denial not too long ago with counter spells and things like that. So everybody's still learning and it's all good. But yeah, slivers are way too aggressive. We don't do any kind of
Grim
really
Grixis.
competitive at all.
I have a bunch of non-commanders, but could happily throw a Dino commander together XT.
We're playing
Yeah,
to have
absolutely.
fun.
Yeah, we're just playing to hang out and have fun more than anything because
Not
I
trying to destroy our friendships.
yeah, I did competitive and pro tour for 5 years and I don't want to do that anymore.
Morgoth
I
Wizard.
can't afford to
I
keep
feel
up
like
with
Mandy just introduced me to my long-lost kin. I am still processing this.
it. Well, we're happy to have you here, Morgoth.
Morgoth Wizard. Oh, just
Oh,
got
no
an
worries.
ad. Hold on.
No worries. Let me know when you're out, Morgoth.
Grim Grixis.
All right.
Oh, that's what it's all about. Got to take it
Fatality.
slow and steady. MTG can become overwhelming in seconds. Also, I have an ad
Oh
XT.
my god. Okay, this actually.
Morgoth the Wizard with a sub tier 1.
Thank
Okay,
you so
better.
much for the sub. Always appreciated, never expected. But welcome in. Thank you for that as well. Subbed when you just got here. Oh, you can't see it because here, if I put it in front of my face, it might. Thank you again for that. That's amazing. Yes, we generally just play for fun,
Grim
and that's it.
Grixis. Okay, I am back.
Welcome back, Grim. Sorry about the ad there. But yes, we
Grim Grixis.
generally just play
Favorite
for fun.
set?
Favorite set? Oh man, for me, honestly,
It's a toss up of Eldritch Moon and Amon Kahet.
for me,
Just
it's
for
probably beta. If I had to pick like a newer set, Urza's Saga would probably be my favorite. I have been out for the last, I don't know, 13 years or so. Yeah, 2010 was the last time I actually played. And I went and I did competitive again for a while. And Slivers were just out at the time, or were making a resurgence. The Sliver Queen had just come out, and I was playing Toxic Sliver decks.
Morbid.
And it's just not.
Links
It's
to
just
all
no
my
bueno.
socials and other cool stuff.
Toxic
Morbid
Sliver
Wizard.
decks.
Discord.
What kind of poisonous monster
Grim
are
Rights
you?
is-
The kind that won my local Pro Tour qualifier the first time I played.
Well, in Astride too.
Mine are Ixalan, Shards of Alara. I will say Arabian Nights is also one of my favorites, mainly because there's a card, and I may actually try and get it at some point, but then no one will play with me anymore. It's called Scheherazade, and I used to have like 7 copies of it, and of course they're all worth like $700 a piece now. But it basically made you take the current game that you were playing and set it aside and start a new game of Magic, and the winner of that one got to keep their life total in the
Grim
previous
Rights
game.
is-
Otherwise,
the Lord
everybody
Check
had
is
to have
amazing
their
as
lives
well.
when they came back if they lost the new one. So basically, it was a huge time waster.
Grim Grixis. That's an annoying card. XD, but
It's
could be
I
hilariously
think
fun.
it's hilariously fun. No one else I played with at the time did. But I am one of those players who played Iron Man and tore up Lotuses and Moxes and all that stuff because they weren't worth anything at the time. And now I cry myself to sleep every night. Well,
Do they still print those lotuses anymore?
no.
Morbid Wizard.
Beta is it.
Similar.
Beta
One
was
beta black
well, no, I'm
lotus,
sorry, I
think,
take that
goes
back.
anywhere
Alpha
between
Beta,
500 and
Alpha
3/4 million.
Beta revised and unlimited, I think, were the last ones.
Grim
that was
Grixis.
printed.
Original Black Lotus are a rarity.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're-
the OGs go anywhere between $500,000 and $750,000 if they're in mint condition now, I think.
Yeah, it's really it really makes me sad. I think the last one I sold was for like $2,900.
Why wouldn't you just like proxy it and rip that one?
That's not how Iron Man was, man.
Yeah, I mean, we were playing for Ante, first of all. And Ante at the time, if you don't know what Ante is,
Grim Grixis.
I do not.
Quiz. How
the-
much did the
$2
most
million,
expensive
Grim.
Magic card sell for?
yeah, the One Ring, $2 million.
The One Ring, the Post Malone.
Post Malone's got it. So Ante was you would shuffle your deck like we normally do at the beginning, and then you flip over the top card, and that card is what you were betting on the game.
Grim Grixis.
And so,
sorry, I keep cursing XD.
did you curse? I didn't see you curse at all. You're good. We are a family-friendly stream, by the way. I should say that more. We are a family-friendly stream, so please don't make the bot say bad things. Or the TTS, I mean. But for the most part...
Grim Grixis.
Oh, I see.
keep getting
It's not...
auto-modded lol.
That's weird. It's not telling me at all.
I'm not getting an auto mod at all.
Yeah, that's weird. Because normally it shows me when there's an auto mod thing.
Yeah.
So that's real weird.
You guys find a fourth?
No, wait, it's you. Jump back in.
Grim Grixis.
Oh my
Sure.
god, that's going to make this game so much better with this deck.
The short form is Jimmy, you would wager that card. It couldn't be played, and if you lost the game, you lost that card. And that is how I won all of my Power
Grim
9.
Grixis.
Because I
Well,
used
I
a
do need to hit a
green
lurk and get some sleep.
common deck
Much love and keep the MTG magic alive.
in my LGS where people were, playing Moxes and that stuff. Because again, people knew it was like gonna be worth something, but we didn't have any idea what. And so like, I mean, at the time, I think Moxes were going for like, I don't know, $10 and Lotuses were going for like $10. So it's not like it was any monster loss. It's not like it is now.
Morbid Wizard.
So
Oh,
what's the ability of a
Of a
Black
Lotus. Black Lotus,
Three colorless.
it's a 0 casting cost artifact. You tap and sacrifice it for 3 mana of any color.
And then you could do that as many times as
No.
you ripped it up.
No, tap and sacrifice, meaning it goes to your graveyard. In Iron Man, anytime a card was
Morbid
destroyed,
Wizard. For free?
it would go to the graveyard. Yes, for free.
Yep, for free.
That's why it could allow you to do a turn 1 fireball.
Morgoth Wizard.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't he have to rip up the old card?
If you're playing Iron Man, you had to rip it up. But if you weren't playing Iron Man, you didn't. But we were playing Iron Man and Anti because,
I thought that was part
I
of
think
it.
some people in your chat and your Discord are dying a little right now.
it's okay.
Morgoth
There's some
Wizard.
people just sitting there going,
Brutal.
"Oh my god, they just tore the
Oh,
cards
yeah.
up."
No, it was. I mean,
Oh,
there
that
were.
was in the part of
thing
the,
that-
in the
thing that
description.
the thing that we're not telling them, Mark, is back then we didn't sleeve anything.
No, there were no sleeves at
There
the
were
time.
no
sleeves.
man.
There wasn't even a market for card sleeves back then, so it was
There weren't even play mats.
Nope, no play mats. You were
Like,
just
I knew
dragging
people
them
that
up.
played Magic out on the concrete.
Listen, this is why I had a pauper deck that was like a 60 card green ramp deck with like elves and I had like 1 or 2 win conditions to just like ramp and then get stuff out and do it. But no card cost me more than 10 cents. And I would win with that because there was no net decking because there was no net at the time. So you had to come up with your own stuff.
Morgoth
And
Wizard.
yeah,
I learned to play in 1999, so I feel you on some of these stories.
it was 93 for me. One of my roommates had gone to, we had a town about 15 minutes away from us, Lawrence, Kansas. And he had gone to a shop and had bought some packs and came back, taught me how to play, and gave me a couple cards. The original Beta Hypnotic Spectre is still one of my favorite art cards of all time to this day. It is not like it's like first class art or anything, but it was like my favorite card. And I thought it was so cool. And I don't think it, I mean, I know like just because of rarity it's worth something.
But it's not like one of the ones that people lose their minds over.
$551 for the beta one.
Yeah, I'd lose my mind for that.
But if you look at it, it's just a cool set of armor that's kind of floating in space. And its ability, it was a 2/2 flyer for 3. So 2 black, 1 other for 3 mana is a 2/2 flyer, which is crazy unbalanced. An opponent damaged by Hypnotic Spectre discards a card at random from their hand. It's so dumb. So yeah, that's I mean, they've reprinted it. I think you can get it for like 73 cents now, but it's not the same art. And I don't like revised or unlimited. I don't like the white border cards. I like the black border cards. So yeah, it's a thing for me.
Oh, I gotta roll for.
Oh, I got to roll
order.
too. Oh, and I also
Is
got to
Jimmy
change.
J joining us?
He is.
I'm gonna change decks though.
Oh,
Your branch constructs?
I don't know.
because I brought up my constructs.
Well, then if that's the case, then yes. I'm gonna need the spells to respond to some things there.
Yeah, don't forget to reset yourself, Jimmy J.
Yeah, I have to change my commander too. I have to put this deck away real quick. Give me 1 sec.
But Morgoth, yeah, we play every Thursday, except next Thursday. I'll be out of the country next week, so I won't be streaming unless Shank streams, guest streams, or something.
Well, I'm definitely not going first.
Did I roll? I don't think I rolled.
I rolled a 1.
I didn't even see what I rolled. I didn't even look.
You got a 14.
Oh,
Morgoth
okay.
Wizard. Thursday.
I rolled a 1.
Heard.
Yeah, 7 p.m. Pacific, generally, but we can only get 1 game in because I work overseas, so my work time starts at about 11 p.m. my time.
And Mark likes to play 4-hour games.
I do not, if possible. But we also do play a lot of times on Saturdays, just because.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Saturdays
And
we usually
Sundays.
and Sundays, but I can't stream Sunday this week. Yeah, generally
I'm
we
just saying, not usual.
generally we play Saturday and Sunday as well. Yeah, you were correct, 100%.
For future people inquiry.
Yes. I rolled a 13, which is not higher than Shank's 14.
I have a feeling that I'm going to roll
That tonight's
a 1.
gonna be a good
No, I
night.
took your 1.
Well, you took my 7 last time too. What's the matter with you? Why are you taking all my numbers? What am I? There's
Wait, where's my commander?
got to put a different skin on the back. See that?
I did. I'm making sure that I didn't shuffle it into the deck accidentally. No. Okay. Did I put it with the tokens? Yes.
I'm going to play it without the upgrades for the sake of time.
Okay.
And then
Yeah, I have a
this
bunch of
is-
upgrades coming too. I can't wait.
After this,
Morgoth
it's going to
Wizard,
be
I have a
severely
question
different.
because I am new. Do you prefer physical cards versus using the
Morgoth,
arena?
I'm old
Use
fashioned.
both,
I like
which is
physical cards.
So
Morgoth Wizard.
no, you're
That was
good.
more
You,
than one.
dude, no,
Sorry.
you never need to be sorry about asking questions or interacting with us. First of all, we're playing what's called Commander, and it's a very specific format. It's not supported in Arena. Commander uses 100 cards, and they all have to be different, except land. Except basic lands. Like you can have plains and swamps and that stuff, but if it's a
Morgoth Wizard.
yeah, EDH.
EDH,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
EDH.
And so because of that, we use Spell Table specifically because it's not supported by Arena. Plus, I like Arena just fine. It's great for teaching people the basics of the game and how to play, but I hate that people are spending real money for cards they cannot
Digital,
keep
yeah.
and resell later. So what I tell people to do all the time, and you should highly do, is if you want to put together a deck, put together a deck and proxy the hell out of it, right?
Proxy means print them out.
Yeah,
That's
print them
really
out
cool.
or even write them out if you need to, if you don't have a printer. Play
got
with the
these,
deck, see if it does what you
Morgoth
want to
Wizard.
do,
Heard.
and then spend the money on the individual cards because it's always cheaper to buy the individual cards.
Yep.
I'm not going to mulligan. I like.
Oh, I didn't even. Yeah, thanks. I was talking. I didn't
So
even start.
who's going first?
The
I don't-
roll still.
Did you roll, Jimmy? Julius? 2,
No, I did not yet.
4, 5, 6.
Got to
7.
be 14, I think.
I got a 5.
All right, so
Woo!
it's a shank.
Good job. That. Oh wait, no, that doesn't.
So is everybody? Are we all playing the same deck again, or
No.
do people
No.
switch up?
Yeah,
I switched.
everybody switched.
Well, except me, I can't switch.
Right.
Oh, Mark, I have.
You
a
could if you
question.
wanted to proxy them.
I'm not proxying 100 cards. Or you?
Untap, upkeep, draw.
How many
I
cards could you get
proxied.
per page?
I proxied like 60 cards for that Call of Cthulhu deck I played earlier.
Oh.
You get like what, 5, 6 a page?
9.
Even
9
better.
cards will print on an 8 by 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper.
I can only fit 8 comfortably for me.
When I
Eight's still not bad.
do, when I go to the website that I use, it gives you like a perfect grid with all 9 of them. You just have to cut them apart. Okay, so I drew a card. I'm going to play Forbidden Orchard. And
I'm gonna sling cards everywhere.
then
No, and then
So, Mark, I have a question.
I have an answer to see if they match.
Is $100 good for a deck?
That's expensive.
I mean, which deck is the question?
The Magic the Gathering Innistrad Midnight Hunt set booster box.
So that's a booster box. That's not a deck.
Okay. Was that still pretty good? $100?
So here's the thing.
Is it set boosters or is it draft boosters?
Yeah, that's the first question. And then the second question is if you're hoping to get more werewolf cards out of it, you're not going to.
You're not.
Isn't the Innistrad the werewolf one?
Yeah, but we've already picked through all of those to build what you've got now.
Yeah.
So I would not do that. No. If you're looking to eventually build another deck, start with a precon.
Okay.
And then modify from there. Like if somebody's got a samurai deck on Amazon, I personally think samurais suck, and I'm not samurais like the concept. I'm just not keen on the mechanic that samurais use. And
the samurai deck is Upgrades Unleashed, I think.
Yeah, it
just looked interesting because you were talking about how you found a opening box.
Aren't samurai Voltron? Like you bring one out and you just like keep bonking it and it gets bigger and bigger.
I mean, you can make it into a Voltron, but their big thing is you can only have one creature that's attacking, and it gets bonuses from that. And I'm like,
No, it's a set booster, 12 count, pack of 30.
I mean, again, you could do that, but I would rather see you actually buy a deck and then play that, get used to it, and then start to modify it.
Well, I wasn't doing it to like change anything.
Okay. I'm going to play Forbidden Orchard. I'm
Yep.
going to give Mark a 1/1 colorless spirit creature token.
Morgoth Wizard. Yo, I subscribe
And
because I've been
then
looking
with
for
that,
an
I am
MTG.
going to
Older.
cast
I'm 40.
Scheming
Nerds.
Symmetry.
And to move my collection,
Choose two
I
players,
don't
Jimmy
need the stock
Julius
I have.
and Kokeshi
Why
Ken.
all teach
Each
people
of them
how to manage,
searches their
build, and
library
also
for a card, then shuffles their library and puts that card on top of it.
Will do.
It could be any card.
Any card.
And that's not me, that's everybody else.
Yeah, you get a
I get the 1/1
colorless spirit.
Is
and
it
then
flying
the
or no?
two of them. It is
Evil
not.
Squirrel
Okay.
one. Back to Fat Nails. Lol. He was driving near
The
a
hug
construction
deck you're
site.
playing right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yo, I subscribe because I've been looking for an MTG older 40 nerds, and to move my collection, I don't need the stock I have. Y'all teach people how to manage, build, and or sell. Yes, we do. Selling is a lot, but if you're gonna do it, make sure you identify what your so catalog your cards.
Morgoth Wizard.
Um,
Awesome.
Make sure you identify what your most expensive cards are. Keep those set to the side. And then I would personally go on like Facebook Marketplace and say, hey, I've got X number of cards. You pay X number of dollars and get X, Y number of cards included in that X dollars. And you can just go through and try and get through the stock that way. Because it's a lot easier than trying to do it per card.
And then, Shank, what do I do with the card? Just put it on my library? That's it?
Once you've shuffled your library, you're going to put it face down on the top of your library. So
I
it'd be
have
the
to
next
shuffle
card
my
you draw.
library.
Yes.
And Jimmy,
Great.
Julius, you've got to
Evil
reset
Squirrel one.
so that I
How
can
is the
pass turn
werewolf
to you.
deck I was
Oh,
gonna
sorry.
make?
Since I asked Mark, Shank, which order? 'Cause this is my face down card.
Oh, okay.
But,
4, 1, 2, 3.
well, I asked
Got
you.
it.
No, just let him do it. That's fine.
You said what, Mark?
4, 1, 2, 3.
Brush your teeth. Good night.
Always.
I haven't yet, sir. It's only 10:15.
Back to Fat Nails. He was like driving near a construction site. That sucks. Evil
That card
squirrel.
resolves.
I'm glad you were able to help him though.
And that's all I can do. Oh, that's tapped.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't that tapped?
Yep, that's me.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I pass.
Okay.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
How's the werewolf deck? Werewolf deck worked really well this last time.
Werewolf deck was pretty gnarly this round, or this past round. I got rocked pretty hard by it on one of those rounds.
Oh,
And I'm done.
so yes. Now that we're very well removed from that, when you put lure on that creature, Ken,
Okay.
you should have attacked with everyone. That was the mistake you made. I was going to have Dan explain it so that it didn't sound like I was being
So
biased.
that one where it says everybody
has to
attack
block.
that one.
Right. You want to
Yeah.
attack with everyone else that you could have to draw as many cards and do as much damage as possible. You would have killed Shank.
Yeah,
Oh.
you would have totally wiped me out.
Morgoth wizard.
So I was
Smart.
curious why you didn't, but I meant to tell you about it, but I kind of...
Because I didn't know that you could do that.
Yeah. Are you done,
Yeah.
Ken?
You were today years
Yeah.
old when you learned you could do that. So.
Sure.
So now I know
That's
next time I get that card
Not that.
that I could, okay, just kamikaze everybody.
Okay, untap, upkeep, draw. I will play a Goldmire Bridge. It is indestructible, comes in tapped, and I am done. And I have one artifact.
Oh, do you want to ask Shank that question since he wasn't here?
Which question?
For something that does not produce mana, do you want to be able to let that be destroyed since it's a land, or keep the rule the same? Remember how you had that one, you kept tapping it?
Yeah, Mazabeth.
Yeah.
I don't care, personally.
We're just asking Shank, if it's a land card that does no mana, do you still want to be able, like if you have something that destroys land, or do you want to just keep the rule the way it is?
I say if the card states that it is a land, it should be treated as a land.
Okay.
Whoa, the whole game just reset for me.
There you go. You're back. It's your...
Okay, I am going to play Geyer's Reach Sanitarium. And then I will tap both of those, and Jimmy
Evil Squirrel
Julius gets a
Whelp will be
1/1
spending
spirit, colorless
190 on
spirit
20 cards this Saturday.
token creature.
I'll be glad when those drop.
Evil Squirrel.
Evil Squirrel, I may
Yeah,
have,
1/1
I may have dropped
colorless
some this
spirit.
week.
You're muted in Discord again, Mark.
I know.
And
Talking to chat.
just verifying again, the creature does not have flying.
Yeah.
And tapping those two, I'm going to play
Mine doesn't.
Howling Mine.
Mine does not.
Howling Mine.
It does not, correct.
When you tap it, does it make a spirit every time?
At the beginning of each player's draw step, if Howling Mine is untapped, that player draws an additional card.
Yep.
So just bear in mind that as long as this card is
Untap.
in this state, you draw two cards
Okay.
on
And
your
then-
draw step.
My follow-up question is, when you tap that, does it make a spirit?
And
My follow-up question is, when you tap that, did it make another spirit?
It did. It made one for Jimmy Julius.
Okay.
He's working on it.
Great.
That is amazing.
That's not. It's not really.
It is a bird spirit that is flying straight into the air.
Evil Squirrel, I got you with a hydrate. Thank you.
I'm gonna work on my one on like tokens. I'm gonna think of ones that can be spawned and come up with like designs that
And
actually
that's going to be me this round.
Okay.
untap, upkeep, draw.
Draw 2.
Evil Squirrel 1. Is that water or beer, lol?
Neither, Evil Squirrel. It is strawberry lemonade with mint in it. I am not.
Because Mark's blue and bougie like that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Blue and bougie. That's going to be a shirt. I'm writing it right now in my
Blue
notes.
and
Thing,
bougie.
blue and bougie.
The
That
next time I get a shirt, that's the one I want.
blue and bougie.
Blue
Playing
and bougie.
Sky Cloud Expanse. And
Evil Squirrel 1. Ooh, sounds
Tap
good. Lol, I
two.
need to drink more like that. Less sodas and energy
Two,
drinks.
Evil-
Swift boots.
Swift boots. You put it on the spirit.
No.
Evil Squirrel, I will tell you, the best thing that I've ever done for my
you
my
done?
levels of water consumption was buy a soda
Yeah.
stream. I don't even have to put syrup in it, man. Just the carbonation in the water is amazing.
Untap. Untap. Draw. No. 2. Mountain. Oh, what
Want him to do a Spirit Ghostbusters deck or something.
A Ghostbuster secret lair will probably happen since they've already done a Scooby Doo.
Tapping and tappity tap tap.
Evil
Mayor of
Squirrel 1.
Aberbrook.
I be getting bloody nose a lot.
Okay.
And that is me. Wait a minute. Make sure he doesn't have haste or anything. He does not. I'm good.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6,
And you drew 2, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
And I do not have to discard.
Untap.
Morbid
Upkeep.
Wizard.
Draw.
Oh, why all follow Secret Lair?
Yeah, unfortunately.
I poke around through secret lair stuff, Morgoth, but a lot of it's too expensive for me, man.
I will play a Ancient Den. And then I will pay 2 for a... Yep, that's not it. For a cranial plating. And I will pass.
Evil Squirrel 1. I agree. I want to get the artifact
You
1.
have 2 artifact mana? Or planes?
Yes.
Plans?
That's correct.
What 2 did you play?
Oh, no kidding. Look at
I
that.
have Goldmire Bridge and Ancient Den.
And those are artifacts?
Yes,
Yeah.
they are artifact lands.
I have both of those. I was just wondering if you had any ones I've never heard of.
So can they be destroyed
No.
since they're artifacts?
Remember, we don't target land.
No, I know I'm not talking about targeting land, but like Jimmy and you have that
Oh,
card that
wait a minute. I
destroys
didn't
our
draw 2.
artifact.
I don't in this deck. I don't.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
but
if
still,
something is
but,
played, does that count it
It's.
or no?
I mean, you can still take out if you have an artifact kill card. I guess you could target it, but he says you shouldn't.
Right.
And
Yeah.
we don't. We
Well, I
played.
know that we don't. I just wanted to know. Like,
I mean, yes, you could, is the answer. Of course you could.
It's
well,
frowned
that's
upon.
why I know we don't play that way.
Correct.
But if you were to play that way,
If you're
since it's
playing outside
artifact
this group
land.
and they didn't care, yes, you could.
okay. That's all I was asking.
Yes, you could.
Okay, so let's do. So I'm going
That's
to tap
what
Forbidden
makes that
Orchard,
artifact.
and Ken gets a 1/1 colorless spirit creature token.
No, now I get to draw.
No, you get a creature token. Do the rest of us get something else or no?
No.
Okay.
And then I'm going to tap Gyre Reach Sanitarium to cast Arcane Signet.
Mhm.
And then I'm going to tap Arcane Signet and an island to bring out Zenith Chronicler.
Easy for you to say.
And let's see, Zenith Chronicler. Whenever a player casts their first multicolored spell each turn, each other player draws a card.
Not sure I like that.
Each other player?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Correct.
So what is it, Shank? A 1/1 spirit?
3
1/1
yours
colorless
is a 1/1
spirit creature token. And and that's going to be me.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm gonna play Vault of Whispers. Attach for a swamp. I will pass.
And what was that, Shank? If you cast something that has two different colors on it?
Everybody else
The
gets to draw a
first
card.
time a player casts a multicolored card on their turn, all other players draw a card.
Okay. Untap.
It has to have two colors on it for that to
Keep.
go off.
Draw. 1, 2.
Was this an artifact or no?
No.
No, it's just a 1/1 colorless spirit.
I don't know if it's an artifact token creature or whatever.
No.
Yeah, Evil Squirrel, both Jimmy Julius and I are playing a heavily modified versions of the Artifact Precon. It's very good.
You're welcome.
Face is welcome.
I
I'm
know.
gonna modify
I
it
appreciate
after.
you guys let me come over. That was amazing.
I'm gonna modify my deck here after this game too. So heavy modified.
All right, Ken. We're only turn 3. You're overthinking it.
Wow.
There goes a multicolored thing, and we all draw a card.
Oh.
Except for Ken. Okay. All right. Untap. Upkeep. Draw 2. 1, 2.
I'll have to discard 1.
I'm gonna play Swamp. I'm gonna pay 3.
Party Foul 88. Is this the Stockers Precon?
No, it's
Or
up. It's upgraded. Party Foul. Welcome in, by the way. I'm gonna cast Thran Spider. Thran Spider is a
Party
2/4 with
welcome.
reach. When Thran Spider enters the battlefield, you and target opponent each create a tapped Power Stone token. You can pay 7, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal an artifact card from among them and put it in your hand. Put the rest on the bottom in any random order. So I am going
Does
to
it have
go,
multicolors?
but it is not. It's 2, so it goes up to 5. And I'm going to give the Power Stone token to Shank.
What am I doing?
You get a tapped Power Stone token.
Party Foul 88. I bought the Precon a couple weeks ago.
Cotto
Haven't
Mate
figured out how to
Kudasai.
upgrade it yet though.
Right. Those up. It's very, very good. It comes in tapped, by the way.
Okay.
And if you're not familiar with what a Power Stone does, it's tapped to add 1 colorless. It may only be spent to cast a non. Oh, sorry. It can only be spent to cast on an artifact spell.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
And you said it adds 1 colorless mana or 1 mana of my
No,
choice
1 colorless mana that must be spent on an artifact spell.
on an artifact. Correct. Got it. Okay.
Okay. And I'm done.
I may or may not already have the 1 artifact creature out.
I have to discard something.
Party Foul, the best thing you can do right now is don't figure out how to upgrade it.
Yeah, just play it and
for a
get
while.
used to it. I
Learn to
agree.
love it and learn to hate it. And then once you've done that, learn how to get rid of all the things you hate.
I am going to discard a... Man, do I want to do that? I'm going to discard... Oh, no, I need to do that too. So... Man. Yeah. I'm discarding a stubborn denial.
I beg your pardon?
I'm discarding a stubborn denial.
Oh,
Party Foul
stubborn
88.
denial. I thought
ILL
you said
what I heard.
running after I
stubborn
am
dung
done
pile.
upgrading.
That's what I heard. I was like,
It's like, what?
is that like a Jurassic Park card? What?
Is there an insect like a dung beetle deck I don't know about or something?
Go
I heard
Shane.
something dung. I don't know if I heard. Yeah.
Oh,
I
it's
don't
me.
know what I
Yeah,
heard.
yeah,
Untap. Upkeep. Draw 2. I keep saying that so that other people remember to draw 2
Mhm.
as
Yep.
well. Okay, so Simic Guildgate comes in tapped. Oh god, and this is where everything just goes to hell.
Yay.
So I'm going to tap Forbidden Orchard. And let's see. Who is... I got to find Mark's field there.
Oh, sorry. Here, no, I'll put it up on screen.
Jimmy J, you got a second 1/1 colorless spirit token coming at you. Under your control. And then I'm also going to tap my island to bring out Helm of Awakening.
More like Claire of Awakening. Am I right?
Hey, all spells, all spells cost 1 generic mana less to play. There you go.
Okay.
Love it.
Is something that I have to tap mana and then tap the card on this land, is that considered a spell or an ability?
Ability.
Ability. Okay, that's what I thought. Oh god, that would be horrible. No. That's me.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm playing well, not yet. I'm gonna put that on the side there real quick. I'm gonna tap 2. Or tap 3.
Did you draw?
Yeah.
2?
Oh no, just 1.
Yep, it's 2. Moving forward.
And I'm gonna play Chromatic Lantern.
Nice.
Lands you control have tap, add 1 mana for any color.
Yep.
And I can tap that for any color.
This die right here tells you how many cards you draw.
Can you put it just a little bit lower? Or put it on Howling Mine, maybe?
Yeah, that'll work for now. That's fine. Because I've got other cards that are going to have it in there too.
Yeah.
Well, now that I got this card, I'm going to play this instead. And I'm going to pass.
All right, Ken.
1 tap.
Do it.
Okay. Draw 2.
Palpatine. What are we gonna do with this day old heat? Do it.
Let's do
Oh,
it.
that's right. That's not a creature. That's a thingy to tap for mana. For artifacts.
All right. So I'm gonna tap 1 green. Cast an instant. Choose target creature you don't control. Each creature you control that's a wolf or werewolf deals damage equal to its power to that creature. Mark, sorry, I'm choosing your Thran Spider.
Okay.
So, with Mayor of Averbrook's ability, Tovalar is a 4/4, and Mayor of Averbrook is a 1/1. But it says this is not combat, so this is a fight, right?
Yeah.
So,
No,
4,
it's not even a fight. Does it say fight or does it say deal damage?
deals damage equal to its power to that creature.
Equal to its power or all creatures' powers?
Choose target creature you don't control. Each creature you do control
Okay,
that's
there
a
you go.
wolf or werewolf deals damage equal to
There
its
you go.
power to that creature.
Okay.
So 5.
Yep.
Instant's gone. Did I play a land? Yes. I think. 2, 3, 8. Yeah, I did. Because it's 1 less. 1 less, 1 less, 1 less. And I will pay another green to bring out Full Moon Rise.
Mhm.
And then let's see, you have a 1/1, 1/1. I want a card, so I'm going to initiate combat onto Mark with Tovalar, 4 points.
I'll block with a 1/1 spirit. No card for you.
Ooh. And I am done.
Okay. Untapping. And the upkeeps. And the draw 2s. 1, 2. I will play an island. He's an island boy.
Oh,
And then I will pay
I'm not going to run it back. I'll wait till next
4
time.
plus 1 is 5. For a Throne of Eldraine, and I'll call blue. And then I will tap for 4 blue,
Can I get better at that?
and I will bring out a Master Transmuter, which is a 1/2 artifact creature, human artificer. I can pay 1 blue and tap to return an artifact I control to its owner's hand. You may put an artifact card from your hand onto the battlefield. Oops. Got a bunch of stuff there. So that comes out. 6. And I will be done.
I messed up, but it's okay.
Okay. That messing up is how you learn.
Let me tell you how I messed up.
How'd you mess up?
Untap, upkeep, draw 2.
How'd you mess up?
I had the full moon,
Mhm.
and it gives my wolves a +1 with trample, and I didn't read it until now.
Oh, well, that's
I don't want to run it back.
no.
I need to learn.
It's
from my
not an
mistake.
option. So draw your card, and you would have had to.
But it needs to be an option because
No, it's not an option. 2, 3, and you would you have had to have discard at the end of your turn?
no.
Then you're good.
You get better at that. You pay attention.
Oh, you know what?
So,
I had one less.
by the way, has everybody been making sure to cast their spells for one less generic
No.
mana?
Yes.
No, I thought that was only for Ken.
No,
No,
it's
that
for
is
everybody.
that is for the entire table.
Oh, okay. No, I haven't because yeah, like I said, thought it was.
Okay, so I'm gonna tap Forbidden Orchard. Mark, you get a 1/1 spirit token.
Thank you.
And then I'm going to tap Arcane Signet and
Is that mana on the way right? What is that land?
what's that?
The art with the way right.
It's a unglued land. No, you're unglued
This
plains.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a plains from Unstable. I think.
Unstable. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That looks cool.
Okay,
I
so
like
those two, and then. Oh no! Wait a minute. That's all I need for that. Okay, so then cultivate. Cultivate lets me search my library for 2 basic land cards, and they enter tapped. So there is. Good Lord. There's one. And then I'll bring in another planes. Okay. And get my act together here, and then I've got a couple more things.
Did you already play a land this turn?
What's that?
Did you already play a land this turn?
I did. I played the planes.
So then you put one in your hand, not both onto the battlefield, right?
That is correct.
Okay.
All right, so that guy will go into my hand. This guy resolves. Right. Yep, I already shuffled my library. That's good. Okay, everything's set. He's tapped. And then, let's see. That's for that. So, did you say this gets tapped and sacked? The
No.
Power Stone?
Just tap, but you can only use it for artifact spells.
Okay. So this guy only costs 1, so I'm going to tap that to bring out Thought Vessel. And then, oh god, this is where the mess starts. So I'm going to tap 1, 2 blue mana and 1 colorless. Oh no, wait a minute. It only costs the 2 blue because it reduced generic mana. So Dictate of Krufix.
What does that do?
At the beginning of each player's draw step, that player draws an additional card. So
we're up to 3 cards now.
You draw 3 cards now on your draw phase. And
5, 6, 7.
And that will be me.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
Oh,
Draw 3.
2. I am.
I will put that there and that there. And then this guy's tapped.
gonna play.
That way you should still be able to see all of my other stuff so that you can read it if you need to.
Play 1 blue and 3 others. And play Demir. Oh wait, sorry. And play Padim, Console of Innovation.
Okay.
Legendary creature. So that's that artifact.
Hey, Jimmy, can you move that counter down? It's kind of in the black thing on the top. There you go. Somewhere. Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
Then I will tap 1 more to apply this to that.
Okay.
Oh God! Wait a minute. Okay, I don't think I cast anything. Has anybody cast multicolored spells?
I have not.
No.
Okay.
Luckily, I have not actually. And now I will play Demir Aqueduct and return a land to my hand.
Okay.
And I passed. Oh, I moved it already. Sorry.
No,
I
you're
need
good.
to get used.
Yeah, you're good. Nobody ever does it, so that's why I do it.
Yeah, I need to start getting used to doing it so you don't have to like do all the upkeep. You can focus on the game.
I did that wrong.
Even though you probably don't need it as much as any of us else do, but it's just good habit, good etiquette.
And you drew 3, right, Ken?
Yeah.
Let me do it.
Playing a rugged Highlands.
Okay.
Comes in tapped. I gain 1 life.
Okay.
I think I did.
Oh, I tapped 1 too many for that card because I get negative. I get a -1 on spend.
Untap 1.
I'll do the 1 colorless since that's what I get a discount on.
Tapping a red and a green to cast Dire Strain Rampage.
Okay.
Is that a
And
multicolored card?
It is.
Yes.
So we all draw a
Everybody
card.
else draws a card?
And I choose Cranial Plating.
In response, I will pay 1 blue to make you an offer that you can't refuse. Counter target non-creature spell. Its controller creates 2 treasure tokens.
He just basically bribed you to call off your dogs.
Pretty much. And that spell goes to the graveyard.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. See what's over here. I think I might have did this wrong. And get rid of 2. I'm gonna pass. I think I messed up something.
How so?
Because I was rereading the Full Moon's Rise, and it says werewolf creatures you control get a +1. They're human werewolves. For that to go off for the trample, they have to be werewolf in werewolf form, don't they?
Yeah. Well, I mean, does it say human werewolf in their name?
Yes, it says human werewolf.
Then it counts.
As long as it says.
As long as it
then
says
Okay.
werewolf, it counts.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what.
Yeah, time of day
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Okay, then hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Jimmy, what do you have for blockers?
1-1 and a 1-4.
A 1-1 and a 1-4.
That is correct. Oh, sorry, 2 1-1s and a 1-4.
Again, I do have trample, so I'm gonna send a 4, 5. I'm gonna send a. So he's 4, 5, 4. Yeah, a 5-4 at Jimmy J with trample.
I will just take the 5 damage.
And I will draw a card. And now I have to discard. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my god. So 3 cards. All right, 1 card I'm just discarding is Obelisk of Erd as it costs too much.
Okay. Why are you not letting me? There we go. Okay.
I'll pass. You keep going, Mark. I'll come up with other ones.
Yep. All right. Let's see how this affects me now.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Untap, upkeep, nothing. Draw.
I think I'm weird, but I'm discarding a forest, a Sky Shroud Claim,
2,
and an Obelisk of Erd.
and 3.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7.
I will play Tolarian Academy.
And remind me, what does a treasure token do?
Treasure token, you can tap and sack it for 1 mana of any color.
Okay. And Shank, you gave me 2 treasure tokens?
No, I
I
gave you
didn't
2.
give you
I gave
anything.
you 2 treasure
Oh,
tokens.
sorry. Mark,
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
2. So I could sack that 2. I could get rid of this dice for the 2 extra mana.
2 extra mana for what?
Because you gave me.
No,
2
you got to
treasure
keep it on the field until you use it, Ken.
Well, that's what I'm saying. When
Oh.
I use it, I could get rid of the die,
Yeah,
saying I'm sacking both for the 2 extra
Sure.
mana.
I'll play a Soul Ring for free.
Morgoth Wizard. Glad to find this stream
Why find a
tonight.
soul ring
Going
for
to
free?
bed. Night all.
Because they all cost 1 less to play. Morgoth, thank you very much. It was a pleasure to meet you. We'll hope to see you soon. We're also a wrestling community if you like wrestling. We're going to be watching Dynamite Live, AEW Dynamite Live tomorrow at 4:45 p.m. Pacific, 6:45 Central, 7:45 Eastern. You're more than welcome to join us if you like. Okay. So I'm going to pay this to get 7 blue. One white. And 1 black. Seven, so I'll use 1 blue, leaving me with 6. And then 2 others. 5, 4. To bring out my commander. Still have 4 left. I will use 2 of it for an etched champion. It's a 2/2. Etched champion has protection from all colors as long as you control 3 or more artifacts.
That's a protection from what?
All colors.
So that creature cannot be attacked, or you cannot be attacked.
You can attack it with tokens because they're colors.
Well,
But I mean,
some
you can attack.
tokens. Some tokens are colors.
Yeah.
Short answer is you can't block it if you have a color in your creature.
I can't block.
If I block with it, it does 0 damage to me, and you cannot target it with any spells that have any color in it whatsoever. I will.
What? That's a creature?
Mhm.
Artifact creature?
Yep.
That makes it unkillable then.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, you can modify it if you want.
I will pay 1 more of the blues, taking me to 3, to play Swiftfoot Boots. Any responses? It resolves. I'm going to move it to pay 1 to equip it to my commander, taking me down to 2.
Durograx with a raid of 4 billion people.
Welcome in, guys. Let me finish my turn and I will greet you properly. We're just playing some Magic right now.
Durog 1 head, Durog 1 high, Durog 1 head.
Happy to see you. Welcome in, Raiders. If it's your first time here, we're Gamers Ledge. We're a group of 11 different editors and contributors. We watch and play just about everything pop culture related in order to help people wisely spend their hard-earned discretionary income, and then we stream our recommendations here on the channel. I will also pay 1 more blue. Did I leave a blue? Yes. I'll pay 1 more blue.
Angels sang out in an immaculate chorus. Down from the heavens descended
Tawnos Solemn Survivor. He's a 1/3. I can pay 2 and tap him to create a token that's a copy of up to 1 target artifact token you control, and then mill 2 cards. I can also pay 1 colorless, 1 white, 1 blue, and 1 black, and tap and sacrifice 2 artifact tokens to exile an artifact or creature card from my graveyard and create a token that's a copy of the exiled card, except it's an artifact in addition to other types. Activate only as a sorcery.
Party Foul 88.
Okay.
Your follow notif is Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny. You have no idea how happy that makes me.
It's actually random memes because we have all kinds of different. We are a fan of the memes around these here parts.
The memes.
Oh, did you guys all draw a card when I cast my dude?
Multicolor? No.
Yeah. You should do that.
Wait, what? You did?
Yeah. And equip is how much?
Juragrax. Hi.
1.
Hope you are well.
Juragrax, thank you.
Some magic as well, but not physical.
Oh, nice. How did your games go? Hopefully well. I'm going to use the last floating mana to move the Skull Clamp onto this guy right here. So he is a 8/2 currently. And then at the top of my end step.
Party Foul 88. Physical magic is more expensive than a house payment. Feel lucky, lol.
And at the top of my end step, I will create
Juragrax.
a construct.
Had some ups and downs, but had some fun at least.
And it is currently a 9 now. And I will pass. Okay, now let me do the raid. I'm going to mute for just a second. I will be right back. Welcome in, everybody. First of all, thank you again for the raid. This fine person right here. Oh, I got to turn off my background remover or it does not work. My AI will not figure out that there's paper there. Durograx, thank you for the raid and the follow. first of all. There's the raid with 4 million people. Thank you for raiding. We're happy to have you here. We do our variety streamers. We do stream every single night, Monday through Sunday, usually around 7 p.m. Pacific, 9 Central, 10 Eastern. We are variety streamers. We do not stream Magic every day. Tomorrow will be wrestling. We follow AEW around these here parts. Not that there's anything wrong with liking WWE or any other New Japan or Stardom or any other wrestling stuff. We are just fans of wrestling. And so we do that 4:45 p.m. Pacific, 6:45 Central, 7:45 Eastern. After that, we're going to play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And then on Thursday will be more Magic Thursdays every Thursday.
Party Foul 88.
And
Fridays
Fridays are either Fun with Friends Fridays. We did Helldivers this last week, so it should be the Gamers Led podcast this week, which is our bi-weekly pop culture news and reviews show. Saturdays we do a little wrestling at noon, and then we generally do pick up games of Magic in the evening, depending how my wife's feeling. And then Sundays we do more wrestling for 2 hours, and then we do a 3-hour block of Sunday streamer Magic and tech support. So if you are a streamer who needs help with something, please feel free to come and ask. We've been streaming for 10 years, which we're old. And that's all I have to say about that. We're going to head back to the game.
On this artifact, which he gets hexproof from my Padim, but he also gives him, so it's kind of like a combo where you can't target. And it gave my other artifacts target proof, but I'm just showing you that, like, if you were going to target me, that's what I would do, but I kind of target it.
Pork chop sandwiches.
Arcane Signet and Thought Vessel to bring out Master of Ceremonies. At the beginning of my upkeep, each opponent chooses money, friends, or secrets. For each player who chose money, myself and that player each created treasure token. For each player...
Party Foul, thank you for the follow as well. Appreciate having you here in the community. Welcome in. We are always happy to talk to folks.
Myself and that player each draw a card.
Whether they're playing Magic or anything else.
So next round, that guy comes. It doesn't apply this round.
Oh, okay, sorry. I thought you were telling us to do it now.
No, it's at his upkeep.
Party Foul 88. That is the coolest thing ever. Do you have a bot programmed to a receipt printer?
That is absolutely correct. That's how we do that. And it took a long time to set up. And it doesn't do as much as I want, but it does that, and that's super cool. I want to do more things. I'm going to have to hire a programmer to help me with it. Did I?
What, the printer?
Okay. Yeah. Did you hear all that? Oh, there we go. Yes.
Are you talking about the printer?
Yeah. He must have me up on the background because I was muted. And I'm not pressuring anyone, but I have just under 2 hours.
I'm feeling pressured.
Pressure.
Under pressure. All right, I'm going to tap Command Tower and Simic Guildgate to bring out Selvala. Explorer returned. Harley. If I tap Selvala, each player reveals the top card of their library. For each non-land card revealed this way, add 1 green mana, and I gain 1 life. Then each player draws a card.
Okay, to be specific, you get the green mana, not us.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's like, that don't do a damn thing for me.
Well, you get to draw a card.
It helped Ken. Well, yeah, but the green mana thing would help Ken out.
Okay.
I feel like I'm forgetting something I wanted to do. Yeah, that's me for this round.
Okay.
Untap. Upkeep, draw.
Draw 3.
Oh,
Yeah, every time. You should put a dice on there with 3 so that you remember. Party foul, if you play on Arena, you still have to pay for the cards and then you don't get to keep them. I always tell people, if you're going to buy Magic cards, do it in singles because most singles are pretty cheap. And then proxy in the expensive stuff and then whittle away at it if you really want to have the deck. Otherwise, if you're just playing with your friends, proxy the hell out of them and don't look back.
So I got -1 on the mana, right? Still, or is it any
Yep.
more?
Nope. It's forever. It's until he says that it's gone.
I'm going to tap 5 and play Microsynth Lattice.
Party foul 88.
Wait, not yet.
Lol. My Dino
You
deck
sure?
wouldn't be as beautiful
No,
as
I want
it
to
is
play
now.
my commander.
Oh, my Dino deck is super pretty. I have no proxies in it. I've got
Wait,
all the
that's
Jurassic
supposed to be
Park cards.
upwards.
Well, a good number of the Jurassic Park cards.
So I got a
And
white, blue, black, and 1. So I need 1 more. Bring my commander.
I wonder what Jimmy has in his hand.
Party foul 88. I am
Should I
missing
play it
Donkey
yet?
Move
I
and
feel
Dino
like you're
DNA
just
for mine.
primed, ready
Then
to
I
just
have
take
all
out
the
something.
Jurassic cards I need for it.
Or I just need to play cards before I lose them as well.
Yeah, Dino DNA is on the way. I've been waffling about putting it in. I think I might, but just for some recursion, but I don't seem to need it, so I'm not sure. But I want to have it nonetheless.
Cool card.
Yeah, because I'm a big fan of Jurassic Park anyway, so yeah.
I'm going to play a blue and an any. Play Thanos, Solemn Survivor.
Okay.
Party
Actually,
foul
no,
88.
I might not.
I just
Actually, I'm
got
not
my
gonna do that.
Indominus
I'm not doing
Polyraptor
that.
a couple days ago.
Yet. I will move to. That's me done. So I'm just.
I
Gonna create a
actually don't
construct.
have Polyraptor in mine, but that's okay. I'm not. My build is very specific. It's very
Let's see how
weird.
many cards I got.
And then, are you going to hit the spacebar? Or you want
yes.
me to do it?
I'll do it.
Okay. Ken, you're up. Asia.
Untap. Okay, draw 1, 2, 3.
I'm pretty happy with how mine works, Party Foul, but I'm actually I built it specifically to dig on other
Party
people's
foul
turns.
88. I swapped for Gisath as the commander. Polyraptor is better with Pants as the commander, but still a good card all around.
Yeah, I just use Pants and then I copy them and I have a bunch of stuff to duplicate the effect even more.
What does it mean by it just says X for like it comes with 3 trees and then an X.
X is however much you pay. So if you pay
Oh,
2,
so like
Foul
Genesis
88.
Wave.
Can
yeah,
you
so
run
then it's
Luminous
only going to be
Broodmorph
2 if
or
you
Owlbear
pay
Cup?
2. I run neither of those, actually.
So everything's 1 less mana.
I will
Putting 2 cards in
I need to post it on my deck list thing. The deck list thing I have is only my elf
I'll
deck.
Give everybody else a card.
So I need to add it into my deck list. But yeah. Some of the precon stuff,
So
but
it'd be
mostly
'cause it's one less
some
mana.
upgraded stuff.
So tapping a
Party
green,
Foul 88.
Yeah.
I am
a
debating
red,
them.
green
I
Just
out.
need some good opinions on those cards.
Put that over there. So yeah, I have that for.
I'm
my-
pretty tribal, so anything like I think I have one human in my
I
entire
use that
deck,
for mana.
which is the
I want to use a
the
green.
one I can tap for
and I'll use
any
one of these
mana,
for
or I
mana.
can sack him
Trade a
to
token, taking it down.
bring
to
somebody
one.
back from my graveyard. That's the
Bring
only
out
human I have
Hermit.
in there, I believe.
And I'm
No,
gonna
I
tap
lied.
The other green.
I have the Forerunner in
and the
there
other
to
one, getting rid of that
act as a
dice.
tutor, and I
bring
have
out
the
my
one
Hound
human
Tamer.
who duplicates the dig mechanic.
And
Sorry,
then
what was that?
Hound Tamer.
Okay, got it.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I gotta get rid of 2.
Or you can cast something for 3.
Oh, did everybody draw a card because I brought in my commander?
Oh no, thank you.
All these cards.
That's what Group Hug does.
Tapping that for green. A red and one other. There's some multicolored cards, so everybody else gets to draw a card.
Okay.
Now I'm bringing in Arlen, the Pax Hope. Let me
Nice.
get a die so I could use 4. Until your next turn, you may cast creature spells as though they had flash, and each creature you control enters the battlefield with a +1/+1. So she's gonna have to. No, she could go right there because that's after. Let's see. Can I attack? Should I attack?
Party
would
Foul
you not
88.
be able to
I
attack?
had to go with all the mana dork humans.
Because
If I didn't, he need more mana and I was gonna go pure tribal with the K-Hura companion.
What do you have for defenders? You said that one that has the gear. I can't attack it.
No, you can attack. He can choose to block with it, but you don't get to attack to pick who you attack anyway. So you just got to say, I'm attacking this person with these creatures, and then they choose to defend or not.
I got a 2 1/1s, a 1/4, a 5/4, and a 4/4, and that's it.
What do you have, Mark?
I have to put my screen up so I can see myself. I have a 1/1 spirit. I have a 4/5. I have a what is he? A 1/3, a 10/10, a 1/2, and a 10/2.
Three, 4, 5. No, I have nothing else. He's a 5. Sickness.
Party Foul 88. What do you think of the Modern Horizons 3 precons coming?
Honestly, I haven't seen them yet. I need to check them out. I heard that like the collector's packs
What
are
do you
selling
have,
for like
Shank, for-
$500. Shank.
I think
Beg
you
pardon?
walked away. Oh, there it is.
Ken was asking what you have for blockers.
Boy, this guy. I have a 2/4, a 3/4, and a 3/1.
Party foul 88. They have a Ubg Eldrazi deck coming in them. I think that's the only one I am interested in.
I can get it to sit on the shelf with my colorless Eldrazi deck because I'll never play it against my friends.
With a
Because it's
commander or
redonk.
player.
Did you use her ability, Ken?
No, she
Party
came out
foul
4.
88.
Do I use
ILL
it now?
always
Yeah,
play
you can
Eldrazi
use
against
it
my friends.
immediately.
Because they won't hold punches either.
So I
Which
make
one
her
do
a
you want to do?
5. A +1. It gives it a +1/+1 counter on it.
It's just a plus.
Until next turn, each creature you control enters. So it has to be after her. I have nobody else. I guess so.
Yeah, but what's her -2 do?
Create two green wolf tokens.
Is that something you might want to do?
Yeah, I'll just do that. -3. Take it down to 1.
Yeah, but we're pretty much a beginner party foul, so there's no one who has decks ready here that will stand up to an Eldrazi deck. They're still learning the mechanics of the game for the most part.
Oh no, I guess
Party foul 88. Last time I played Zuladok I got targeted by my cousin S. Pruvak deck. Match was intense.
No, I'm just gonna stick with that pass.
Okay.
Yeah, oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have to get rid of 1.
Untap.
I am going to discard Gruul Signet. So that puts me back down to 7 cards.
Upkeep. Draw. 1, 2, 3. 3. Okay. I will play a Dark Steel Citadel for turn, taking everything up to 11.
Party foul 88. We have our fun beginner decks too. When we wanna just BS around and have some
I will
extended
tap
fun.
this for 4 blue and pay 1 other to cast Cyberdrive Awakener. It's a 4/4 flyer with flying. Other artifact creatures you control have flying. When Cyberdrive Awakener enters the battlefield until end of turn, each non-creature artifact you control becomes an artifact creature with base power and toughness 4/4.
That's a pretty gangster card right there.
And so that means the Soul Ring becomes a 4/4. I'm going to just denote that here. And Throne of Eldraine is a 4/4, but it's tapped, so I can't do anything with it. Power Stone becomes a 4/4. It's funny. I'll just put it with the other one so we know there. I mean, technically my Skull Clamp becomes a 4/4 creature too, but it's attached to something right now, so there is that.
Party foul 88. I think my most beginner friendly deck is a slightly upgraded Misra.
And then I'm going to, so that's now 12 artifacts. I'm going to tap Tolarian Academy for 12 blue mana. I'm just going to put the counter out here so I've got it so I can keep track. I'll spend 3 of the blue mana, taking me down to 9. To play 1 with the machine. Draw cards equal to the highest mana value among artifacts you control, which is currently 6. So I will draw 6 cards. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll play Microsynth Golem for free because he has our affinity for artifacts and he only costs 10 and I have 12 out already. All my artifact creature spells that I can cast have affinity for artifacts now. And
Is that a printed one or is that real?
yeah, it's a printed one. It's 13. It's one of the few proxies I have. I'm actually swapping it out for something else. I just don't have the card. It's in transit. I'll use 2 of this, taking me down to 7 of the blue, to play Master of Ethereum. He is power toughness equal to the artifacts, but he also gives all other artifact creatures +1/+1, which I'll tackle here in a second. I'm going to use 3 of the remaining, going down to 4. Oh, I'm like, why can't I find the 4? Because the dice doesn't go down that far. There we go. So I've got 4 left. I'm playing Encroaching Mycosynth. Non-land permanents you control are artifacts in addition to their other types. Same is true for permanent spells you control and permanent cards you own that aren't on the battlefield. So now, that being said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, including it. So 4 more, so that takes me to 17. And everything gets the +1/+1 now, which I will just put on the far left so that we know that is the case. Eventually, when I can find the 1, there it is. +1/+1. He's got Summoning Sickness, so he can't do anything there. I have 4 left of the mana. I have a lot more cards than that. I gotta figure out what to do here. So 1 blue and 3 others gets rid of that. 4, 5. To play March of Progress with its overload cost. Choose target artifact creature you control. For each creature chosen this way, create a token that's a copy of it. Overload for 7, but in this case I paid 6. You may cast a spell for its overload cost. If you do, change text by replacing instances of target with each. So I will make a copy of every single creature that I currently have, including the Soul Ring and the Power Stone, because those are creatures currently, as is the Throne of Eldraine. So I have a duplicate of everything, but those can't attack this turn. So I am going to attack. Let's see. So that's now I have 20. No, 17. 17 is what? 34.
Yes.
I'm going to send a 34 construct at flying at Jimmy Julius. I'm going to send a 34 2 protection from all colors at Shank flying.
For how much?
34 is protection from all colors. And then I will send a I will send a 4.
It's you can tell me if my timing's off here, but I'm going to tap in response. I'm going to tap one
I'm
plane.
not done declaring my attacks, so wait till
That's
I'm
fine.
done declaring all of them and then go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm going to declare the 4/5 Urza that can attack to Ken, along with the actually I'm going to send the Soul Ring also at Jimmy Julius for 4 more, and I'll send the Power Stone at Shank for 4 as well. So Shank, you have a 32 2 protection from all colors creature coming at you, as well as a 4/4 Power Stone flying, both of them. And then Jimmy Julius, you've got the Construct and a 4/4 flying Soul Ring, and then Ken, you have a 4/5 flying Urza coming at you. I'm sorry. They're all +1. Sorry, my fault. So it's a 5/6 for Ken. It is a 35 for the Construct and the.
Don't change anything, Ken.
Yeah, don't change anything yet. Let's see what Shank has. And now it's time for responses. So what response do you have, sir?
In response,
I
have Helm of Awakening, which reduces cost by 1 generic mana. So I tap 1 white to bring out Everybody Lives. All creatures gain hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. Players gain hexproof until end of turn. Players can't lose life this turn, and players can't lose the game or win the game this turn.
That's some response there.
Yeah.
I think I need to buy that card just because it feels so good to hear that.
Okay. And then
Everybody Lives. That's
yeah.
That's my new.
I
That's my new
thought
favorite
about
card.
putting it in my angel deck, but I don't have the room for it. That's fine.
That's fine. That's fine.
That's fine.
I mean,
So
he's just going to do it again next round. So
So
Here-
I don't have a response then if he has that response.
yeah, of course. Okay. So then I will create at the top of my end step, I will create 2 constructs. 1, 2.
Can you duplicate your commander since it's a legendary?
Yeah, you know what? No. So it's 33 actually. Because it would die. I would have to choose one.
Well, and Mark, did you play anything that's multicolored?
I did not.
Okay.
So yes. Sure.
Create one construct, right?
Yeah, I create 1 construct. Oh, except that I already had another one, so it goes up
Yeah.
to 3 total, which I'm going to put back up here on the top because these are all artifacts now.
Oh yeah, because you duplicated the artifact.
I duplicated,
So-
duplicated everything. So I will pay 1 actually before my end step, since I remember to do it, to put the copy of the Swiftfoot boots on this guy. Yeah, the one with the plating. Actually, no, I'll put it on the one that gives them all flying. Yep, he'll get it. And then I make a copy of the construct, and that's me. I'm done.
okay.
So it goes up to 34. And now I have 3.
I don't know what I could do, Jimmy, so I'm looking at my cards.
All right.
Alpha Strike.
Okay, so at the beginning of my upkeep, each opponent chooses money, friends, or secrets. So, starting with Jimmy Julius, money, friends, or secrets.
Secrets, please.
Okay, we each draw a card. Kokeshi Ken.
Secrets.
Okay, we each draw a card. Mark.
Yeah. Secrets, please.
Okay, draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that was my upkeep, and so now draw 1, 2, 3.
I don't know how I'm supposed to know that I've got a copy of everything.
Just put X2 in the top corner there, and then we just know that your commander is not X2.
So all your copies are creatures too?
No, not anymore.
We copied every creature. Well, no, now is
now
at the
I
end of
have
the
2 soul rings and 2
4
power stones, but they are not creatures.
No, but everything else you have creatures, or is everything now an artifact?
Everything's an artifact, and I have a copy of everything.
Oh yeah, that's right. He does have his
So you have
Gladys.
nothing that's a creature.
or microsynth.
Yeah, I have a ton of creatures, but the soul rings and the power stones and the throne
Those
of
are tapped,
Eldraine.
right?
Yeah, they are. They are, but the copies aren't. And the throne of Eldraine is the same.
No, but what I'm getting at is you have creatures, or do all your creatures are now artifacts?
All my creatures are now artifacts. Everything that's not
Only his.
Actually,
just-
everything that's not land is an artifact.
So it can't be
no,
like
that's
if you
me.
have something that says like destroy creatures or something, it can't be used.
Yeah, I
Only
can.
on some of them.
On some of them, I have hexproof or shroud on a couple of them.
Okay, I'm not going to play a land yet.
Mine is the one that has the hexproof.
But
I'm just trying to think what I could do to help.
I am going to tap Forbidden Orchard and Simic Guildgate for Rites of Flourishing. Can create a 1/1 colorless spirit token.
Is that a multicolor? Rights of Flourishing?
It is not, sir.
Okay.
No, it is green only.
Okay.
But at the beginning of each player's draw step, that player draws an additional card. So now you draw 4 cards.
Yeah, draw your whole deck in one turn.
Each player may play an additional land on each of his or her turns. So now I will play my lands. So there's one.
Would you look at that?
And then Opulent Palace. And that enters tapped. And then, let's see, what do I have here? So I tap 1 blue to bring out, actually, no, I don't. I tap the copy of the stone that Mark gave me to bring out Folio of Fancies. All players have no maximum hand size.
Nice.
Oh, thank God. I'm starting to look through my hand right now, anticipating that 4 card.
And then, let's see, then I'm going to tap 1 blue, my Thought Vessel, and my Arcane Signet to bring out Tidal Barracuda. Any player may cast spells as though they had flash, and my opponents can't cast spells during my turn.
Got it.
Wait, say that again?
Any player may cast spells as though they had flash.
Okay, that's what I thought I heard. Okay, that's okay.
And none of you can cast spells during my turn.
That's an interesting deck you got there.
It's a group hug deck.
I'm kind
Well,
of
I know that, but I mean,
and then
cards I've never
just
seen
for
before coming out.
just for shiggles, I'm gonna tap 1, and then I'll tap Command Tower, I guess, to bring out Happily Ever After.
Oh, there's a happy ending.
When Happily Ever After enters the battlefield, each player gains 5 life and draws a card. Let's resolve that first.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Draw a card.
At the beginning of my upkeep, if there are 5 colors among permanents I control, there are 6 or more card types among permanents I control and or cards in my graveyard, and my life total is higher than or equal to my starting life total, I win.
Oh, you crafty little son of a bee. Throws that in right at the end.
And that's going to be my turn.
You just
Give me a minute,
bear
guys. I
hugged
gotta,
us for right there
I
at the
gotta
end.
take a personal restroom break. I'll be right back.
Yep.
I hope it's not a party restroom break.
Boy, wouldn't that be weird? Yeah, man, come on in, guys.
You said you're done?
How many card types do you have in your permanents you control and cards in your graveyard?
Mm-hmm.
How many?
I have 2 sorceries in an instant in my graveyard, so that counts as 2.
Right. You've got creatures in play, so that's 3. You've got artifacts, that's 4, and enchantments?
Yep.
So that's 5.
And lands.
That's 6. So if we don't take that out this turn,
Yeah, you got one round to take that guy out, or me. I mean,
Yeah.
Which guy was that did that?
it's the enchantment at the
Happily Ever After.
Happily Ever After.
It's pretty much designed to be played with Kenrith because Kenrith is in the art.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Yes, sir, it is.
Don't forget to draw 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, back.
Welcome back. So, Ken,
Mm-hmm.
if we don't kill Shank's enchantment, happily ever after, in
or
the top,
Shank,
or Shank, we will lose the game. All three of
you
us.
guys lose.
Why is it always on me?
I'm just letting you know.
Because it has to be Ken. You're our only hope.
I'm waiting for the artifacts to just come raining into my kingdom.
Trying to figure out how I can.
And start by softening him up if you can't get rid of the enchantment directly.
I'm going to play these as my 2 lands.
So he's a threat, and you're a threat. Everybody's a
No,
threat.
no, Ken.
I'm not.
Threat assessment is Shank 100%, because if we don't kill him by his upkeep, he wins the game. Period.
Okay. And what is doing that?
It's an enchantment.
It's an enchantment.
Happily Ever After is the name of the
Happily
enchantment.
ever after. Okay. Nope. Nope.
I will.
No.
A
No,
1 swamp and 1 any
no,
to play demonic tutor.
no.
Search your library for a card, put it into the to your hand, and then shuffle.
In response, I'll tap my invisible copy Throne of Eldraine for 4 blue mana, and I will play Thopter Spy Network as an enchantment. It doesn't do anything to you, Jimmy. Go ahead with what you're doing.
Okay. I was like, what, are you stopping me? I'm
Nope.
like, I'm trying to.
Just at the beginning of my upkeep, if I control an artifact, I can create a 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact creature token with flying. And whenever 1 or more artifact creatures I control deal combat damage to a player, draw a card.
Where are you? You know what card I'm looking for, don't you? Do I have to reveal it? Search
Nope.
your library for a card, put it into your hand, and then shuffle.
Nope, you do not reveal it.
You don't have to reveal that. Oh.
It's a group hug / bear hug deck.
No, it's not. This is one of 2 win cards in the entire deck.
But it's a good win card.
It's got us scrambling, that's for damn sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Where'd that go? Oh, there it is. Do I have enough to play it? Oh. Ooh. I'm gonna play 7 any to play Chroma's. Well, actually, it's only 6. 1, play Chroma's Memorial. 3, 4, 5, 6. It's creatures you control: flying, first strike, vigilance, trample, haste, and protection from black and from red. Okay. And I'm going to play 1 white and play. Is that a creature or an enchantment that does that?
Enchantment.
Enchantment.
Path of Exile, does that take care of that?
No, it does not.
No.
It would have to say target enchantment. That says target creature.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Okay, never mind. I take that back. That's why I was like. All right. Do you have flying cards? Jimmy?
I know he's got at least one.
I don't think so, actually.
I thought the far left one.
This guy?
Yeah.
No. He's an artifact creature. Master of Ceremonies, elf, fish. Nope, I don't have any flying.
All right. Well, I'll send. What do I got? That's an artifact, so that goes to 6. Not that big of a deal. 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 6 artifacts, right? All right. I will swing. 7 flying, or 8 flying at you.
Okay.
Like your life has to be above 40 to win the
Correct.
game. Okay.
At the
And
beginning of his upkeep. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I was. All right. And I will pass. That's all I can do. Sorry.
Right.
Jimmy.
At least.
Up top.
What?
Jimmy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Upkeep.
Construct.
Oh, thank you.
So it is
Go to
now
7.
nighttime.
Nighttime.
Let me put him over here now. Fill my upkeep. Hold on. I'm using these until I get more dice. +1/+1 after him. Oh, that one ripped. She transform? Yes, she does. And she's a 4. Until end of turn, Arlen the Moon's Fury becomes a 5/5 werewolf creature with trample, indestructible, and haste. So I can spend nothing and use that. So I need to get with my 5. Me 5/5, indestructible, trample, and haste. Okay, so is that all my upkeep? +1. Oh, I need to remember that everybody has +1. And I'll deal with that later. So how many cards do we draw, Shank?
4.
4
4.
now? 1, 2, 3, 4. And everybody does not have a minimum size?
Yeah, you have no maximum hand
Correct.
size anymore.
Hey, also, you see that 4 die? That the dice on that card that's blue. It says 4. That's
Yes.
how many. That you just look at that, and that's how many cards you draw. If you want to know.
Now, Ken, before you play anything, did you want to use Arlen's ability? Oh, maybe a different ability now.
I don't have to pay because it says until end of turn, Arlen the Moon's Fury becomes a 5/5 werewolf creature with trample, indestructible, and haste. That's why she has 2 5s right there. I'm going to read this one. This spell costs 2 less to cast if you control a werewolf or... So that's not per. It just says 2 law. Does it count
I don't
all
know
my
what you're...
wolves? 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 wolves?
I'm sorry.
Wolf can outcast.
Wolf. All one word? Yeah, outcast. No. Costs 2 less if you control a werewolf or a werewolf. If it was 2 less for everyone, it would say it costs 2 less to cast for each werewolf or wolf or werewolf you control. But it doesn't. So it's 2 less, period. But don't forget, you also get 1 more off of that because of everything costs 1 less.
Gonna take the sleeve off. No, I need the sleeve on because if I don't cast you, I don't know what you do. Sorry, I have some new cards that I haven't had before.
You're good.
Well, I know you're on a time crunch.
I am, but it's okay.
What do you do for night? Anything to help this situation? Not really. Not yet, at least. I played a land. Okay, so I'll do this first. Tapping this for a green, this for a red. Bringing in my Emerald Wolf. Other wolves and werewolf creatures you control get +1/+1. So
Just add it to the +1 you got up there. That works.
2, 2. Oh, that's a 3. Where's my 2? Is that a 2? That's 2. Scoot you guys over. And it's non-human werewolves you control cannot transform, so it's permanent nighttime. Okay, so for the threat assessment, it's still that enchantment or him straight up, right?
Correct.
Okay, I have a question. Last time I had a card, you said I did it in the wrong order because I want to sacrifice full moon. So if I cast it again, how do I do it?
You do it after your attack has been declared with everybody. It's still going to tap all your werewolves, so keep that in mind.
Right, but you said when I used blasphemous, I did it wrong.
No, blasphemous, you did fine. It's just I think you weren't prepared for the fact you want to do it after you attack. Attack first,
Okay.
then use the. Is it an instant or a sorcery?
Sorcery.
So using blasphemous right now will not help anyone, to be honest.
Okay.
Because we have to have creatures to kill Shank, or it's not going to work.
That does not help.
Unless you want Shank to win, which is fine if that's the case.
I'm not currently winning.
We don't know what tricks you have up your sleeve, sir.
Yeah, you could have.
Even if it comes back around, I'm still 3 life short. So
You still have open mana and time.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah, the answer is simple. Attack Shank. He is the threat.
Well, as I said, blasphemous would just wipe out his creatures, but it would wipe everybody's creatures out too.
And on top of that, that doesn't help get rid of Shank's life total.
Okay, so every wolf has trample. Shank, what do you have for blocking?
everything's a ground creature.
So is Ken's.
Yeah, I don't have any flyers. So what's your total? Or
I have a 3/1, a 3/4, a 2/4, and a 3/4.
so okay, see, I need a big one. Oh, so I did that one. Sickness. So I'm gonna do 1 green, 2 others, because you said it's 1 less for defense of the heart,
Okay.
and then
You don't have anything else that will any other creatures that give like +3, +0 to attackers, or a spell that will do more damage when you attack.
hold on.
Because defense of the
What did I
heart
do?
is not going to help in this situation either. I mean, it's good for you, but I mean, you could do it. Shank might not have any tricks, and you'll make it another turn and get to pop it. But
1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm gonna tap everything that I have to bring out an instant Return of the Wild Speak. Non-human creatures you control get +3/+3 until end of turn. That better?
yeah, much.
Okay, so this, if I send attacking, and everything has trample, so even if he were to block, it goes straight towards him. So he has 37. So that's 5. No.
They're +2,
7.
+3, and now yeah,
I'm
+5,
trying.
yeah.
Okay. So without the 3, 7, 6, 5, 6. So I don't want to attack with them. And then
I think they have summoning sickness anyways.
and then non-human creatures you control. So everything. So where is my calculator? Oh, let me get a calculator. Sorry, I need a calculator. I know you're on a time crunch. Okay, 7 plus 6 plus 5 plus 6.
What do you do? No, just calculate it per creature, Ken.
That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to count it up my way to make sure I'm getting everything. So 2, so 7, 6, 7, 6 plus 5 plus 6 equals 24, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 times 3 times 4. No, that's not right.
Ken. Start with the one on the far right. What is she?
Right now, or everything total
No, what is she before the Garrick's card?
before this one?
Yes.
5.
She's a 5
6,
what?
7.
7.
7.
Okay, she's a 7 what?
7, 7.
7. So she's a 10. It's easy. 3.
Okay.
Garrick's makes her a 10. What's the next one?
10 plus 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9, 9. So that's 19 plus.
But
5,
no one
7,
generally
8.
ever needs the total unless they're not blocking at all. You're going to need to convey to Shank what each one of them actually is.
Okay. Okay. Well, I was just trying to do it my way, trying to figure it out because.
Yeah, it's whatever you counted up +3 for each one.
So I'm gonna initiate combat on the Shank, and I'm gonna send my commander, my lone wolf, my untamed pup, and my indestructible
And
trample.
Are you sending the wolves and the spirit as well?
Yeah, might as well.
Because
What's the total damage?
So
See, Mark.
It's fine. The wolves are 10. The spirits are 4 each, so that's 18. She's a 10, so that's 28. And then what's the lone wolf?
4 plus
9.
5. 3 plus
Wait.
5.
Hold on. What's the lone wolf? What is power toughness printed on the card?
All right. So, Untamed Pup or Lone Wolf?
Untamed
Lone
pup.
Wolf?
Untamed pup.
Okay, Untamed Pup is 4/4 plus the 2/2 plus the 3/3.
So that's 5 plus 4 is 9. So that's 9 plus 28 is 37. And how much is the
Okay.
next one?
Lone Wolf is 3/3.
Okay.
No,
3.
That's all you
3/5.
need. That's all you need. You killed me.
Okay. And then you draw 4 cards. 4, 5, 6. 6 cards. But then his thing that makes no hand size.
Okay, so where do I stop at? Do I stop
no,
at?
you didn't stop. You attacked with everything. You did all the damage. And then you
So
drew
even with Tovolar?
Yep.
I
You
went
did all
over?
the damage.
I am just going to reiterate this. Jimmy J stopped the wind gun. There was
Well, that's what I was
absolutely no need to remove me from the battle.
That is 100%.
Well, that's what I was
not true.
asking.
Because you had open white mana
Okay.
and you could have played something right before your turn to put yourself up over 40. You were only 3 below.
Because I was reading his card and maybe it was confusing me because I was just going to use Blasphemous and then revive my wolves because his card said if there are 5 colors among permanents and permanents are creatures.
That's true.
So I was
Permanents are
just going to
everything but
Blasphemous
persist.
the board because I was just going to Blasphemous the board, revive my wolves because it was a sorcery, so I would have still been able to attack.
Sorry.
And
yes,
then,
that was a possibility.
I
You are
could have just
100%
straight up
correct.
attacked him and knocked him down some more.
Well, you wouldn't have been able to attack if you blasphemous and kept all your wolves because they'd all be tapped again.
Yep.
But I would have had
And-
mana left.
And that would have been ugly for you because that left the road open for this. Oh,
So
you can't
I can't
you
see.
can't see it.
Yeah.
That is don't move.
Which don't move.
Destroy all tapped creatures until your next turn. Whenever a creature becomes tapped, destroy it.
See, he had tricks. This is why I knew better. And he's the threat, even though he's hugging us real hard.
But I still keep all my wolves
Yeah,
to go.
they're all just all tapped. That's it.
But now
They're
since
just all tapped.
Shank is gone, we go back to our normal hand size.
And the amount of draw.
Correct.
And the amount of draw.
And the
so I have
normal
to get
amount of
down to
draw.
7 cards.
No
Yep.
discount unless you have cards that do it.
Yeah, there's no discount either. That's correct.
Yep.
Okay, so I have to get rid of 7 cards. One,
And
two-
are you done, Ken?
Yeah, because I have a lot of cards to go through.
I am done as well, by the way.
Well, you're dead.
Oh, that's what that means. Oh, I thought my turn was just over. Sorry.
Untap.
2, 3, 4, 5.
I don't
6,
think I have anything on my upkeep,
7.
despite the fact I have a million cards.
All right, so I'm discarding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, I do have an upkeep. I get a Thopter, which also does not have a duplicate. So
No.
that takes it to 36.
I want that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Go.
7. So
And
I'm
then draw my
discarding
one.
Gruel Turf, Arcane Signet, a mountain, a forest, a game trail, a mountain, a forest, Tovolar's Huntmaster, and a Genesis Wave.
I will play a Thopter Shop, which comes in untapped because I have more than 2 basic
Oh,
lands.
I'm gonna have to start looking at my hand here.
Yeah, I have no answers for Mark now unless I use the blasphemous.
Well, there is no answers for Mark now because we just
There's
tapped
never
everything.
answers for Mark.
Well, we just tapped everything to take out him, and now he's just left with a fresh board to just plow.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you should have left a little on the table so he had to finish him off or something. Because now you just untapped, you just tapped everything, and now you have less to guard with, and he has ridiculous constructs,
I'm gonna pay.
and
Well,
he has
I tried.
tons of mana. No, you're
No,
fine.
you did good.
I mean, you saved the board
black?
state. Like,
You just
White.
handed it to.
aside from Jimmy ticking me, if I had come back with a heal, that was the end of the game.
Oh,
So you
Yeah, and
kept
that's what I
everybody
was
back
really afraid
in
of.
the fight. So,
And then it turned out he had much more sinister stuff in his hand.
Yeah,
that would have.
Showed
I
me
was waiting.
could have been dead.
I was waiting for Mark to go just full idiot and start tapping stuff to attack things, and
So that's your hug deck.
this
you
is
have
my
two
group hug
cards?
deck. Yeah.
With a slight bear hug scenario.
So
So I
this
thought
is
you
not
played
how
Bear
I.
hug deck.
This is
It's
so.
got
I'm,
2 win con cards in it. Nothing else.
What
I'm
was the
gonna-
other one card you have?
You'll see it when it comes out.
I'm gonna
God.
say right now that I put this in my deck for defense, not
I'm
offense.
scooping.
But I am super impressed with how this works. So I'm going to pay 1 white. Now that I took a look at what it actually says, 2 white,
Hmm.
and I'll tap my copy of my soul ring. Just going to put like a dice or something tapped underneath it. Each creature target player controls, and I'm picking Jimmy Julius, phases out.
Whoa.
You, sir, are savage.
What is
card are you
phase
playing?
out?
Galadriel's dismissal. It's normally 1 white to phase target creature out, but if you pay the kicker, it's each creature target player controls phases out. And I had done this
What's the name of it?
Galadriel's dismissal.
Galadriel's dismissal.
It's a $20 card. It is really good. But I had done that I put it in my deck for like if somebody like
Came
Wrath
after
of
you?
Gods or exiles all my stuff, I could just phase everything out and then it wouldn't apply. I didn't think about using it this way until I saw Jimmy Julius's board state.
So is that an
Wait,
exile?
No, it's phased out. They all just flip over.
Let
Exactly
me
as
see
they
that
are.
card again, Nigo.
Yeah,
What
Galadriel's
kind
dismissal.
of card is it?
It's an instant.
Can I counter an instant? Let's see.
Only if you have mana.
I do have 1 any right here, which is exile target. That's not a creature.
How do you bring them back in if they're phased?
They just automatically come back at the top of his next turn.
Oh.
It's just a temporary, so you can just whack me in the face with everything and kill me.
Oh.
Since he can't take my stuff out because it all has hexproof,
Yep.
you can phase it
Oh,
out.
so
I
he got
target-
around the
Yeah,
heck.
by targeting Jimmy and phasing all Jimmy's creatures out rather than targeting a creature.
This
What's that card
guy.
called? It's what? Gladriel what?
Galadriel's dismissal.
See it.
On the border still on me, Mark. I didn't
Oh.
hit the space bar.
Thanks.
This when we think we got him, Mark. Achoo! Watch this.
No, there's no way I had him. He got the mana he needed, so I'm pretty much dead, I'm guessing.
Yes.
I don't have a response, I don't think, because I have Sword of Plowshares and Path of Exile. That's it.
Okay.
I think, for responses. Which none are instant blocking. I don't understand how it doesn't block phasing. That's still a targeting spell, isn't it?
Oh no, I'm targeting you, not your creatures.
Okay, well, I'm dead, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'm gonna send two 36s at you, and Ken gets a 4/5, a 36, two.
I get it.
Two exiled champions that are 36s, and then another 36 goes to Julius.
I'm dead.
Good game, everybody.
So I just didn't have any more cards after that one that I got for your artifact. I just didn't draw any more for artifact.
That's the first time I got that copy all artifacts thing, and that's crazy.
See, now since I've had that good luck of the blasphemous and the
Yeah, sometimes it goes like that, Ken.
I will never see it again.
No,
Watch.
you'll see it again, but
dude,
yeah.
I just recently started seeing the Celestis like
You just
one
got-
time.
you just got the Defense of the Heart again. You just had it too late.
This
Yeah.
is going in. This is going in after tonight, so I hopefully will have an answer for that.
Oh, I read.
Okay, I
Oh,
must
luckily those are coming.
away for my meeting. Thank you for playing, everybody. Thank you for hanging out tonight. It was a fun games of Magic. Thank you for playing, Shank. We got to do this more often.
Yeah, absolutely. Right.
And Ken, thank you for playing. I hope you had fun.
Not if I keep getting dismissed by Galadriel.
Well, you didn't.
Yeah, but I've seen it once. It'll be back.
I did not think about using it offensively like that. I literally only had it in the deck as an answer to move things around. So that's
Right on.
crazy.
See, and I got a new
I
card.
see how it is. Everybody
See,
gets
and when
thanks
he
but me. I
turns-
see.
No, Jimmy
That-
Julius, thank you for playing. As always.
Oh,
you play
no.
with us all the time. I appreciate it. It's fun.
And see, I was hoping.
And you won last night.
I wanted to use that Wolfkin Outcast,
I didn't play my artifact.
Sunday.
but it's
No, actually, the Chroma's Will is what saved me last night. Everything was planned about
Yeah.
that.
Now, did you see how the microsynth lattice or the microsynth encroaching microsynth did the exact same thing? Granted, it doesn't turn you don't
lands.
it doesn't turn the lands, and you don't get it doesn't matter what mana ability, but it still like gave me a huge boost. And then when I paid that other thing, it doubled everything, and it's nuts.
Well, the thing that you really had was the Academy card that gave you so much blue mana.
The Tolarian Academy, yeah.
Yeah.
Which that's my
See,
real one now.
That
So I'm
new
happy.
Wolfkin card. The nighttime version for him is if he dies, I get to draw a card.
Yeah. But
I like Arlen. I love the Arlen card.
Yeah.
Because that's the one indestructible, but I have to keep her at night.
Mhm.
And then she could just become my permanent blocker because I don't have to spend nothing as long as it's night.
That is true. But you also want to attack with her and pump her up with a bunch of stacking stuff.
Yeah.
So are you playing Magic again before you leave?
Yeah, Thursday. 100%.
Oh, that's right, Thursday.
Thursday,
The actual
100%.
day.
I think
If anybody else is interested, the Bloomborough Commander precons are available for pre-order. They come out in August.
nice. Nick Howard is playing Stourfield. I think we're going to go send some love his way. Ray Nick Howard this time actually work. Nope, it's just going to put it in chat. All right. Thank you again, everybody, for joining us tonight. Thank you for all the follows and the raids. You guys were awesome. I just want to give a real quick rundown and shout out. Welcome to the community Party Foul, Durograx, Morgoth D Wizard, and Boomskin and Barbecue Guru. Welcome in, everybody. Durograx, Sparkles Mandy, Dark Oasis, and Talkin' Muffin, thank you for the raids. Chef Pirate Kate with the 6 community gift subs, and Morgoth with the subscription. Thank you as well. Thank you to Luna Shadows for the Prime sub. You guys are all rock stars, always appreciated, never expected. And thank you, Jimmy, Shank, Jimmy, Julius, just to make sure there was delineation there. Kokeshi Ken, and for playing, and for Dan hanging out earlier. We'll be back tomorrow, 4:45 p.m. Pacific, 6:45 Central, 7:45 Eastern for AEW Dynamite live reactions and reviews. Until then, be excellent to each other, and of course, game on!
Game on.
Game on.
On game.